Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Deus Vaults. Today we have Bickham as Oberon. We have Milkshake as Abraham. Um, Ace Cochran, who plays Garrick, will be joining us later. He's got some things to run first, so that's gonna be that scenario. And we have James Rose Everything running as previously Erilyn, but due to Erilyn's aggressive device, we'll find out who they will be playing soon.
Playing as not Erilyn.
Hi, I am not Erilyn.
Last session, the party was tasked with clearing out some fungal fields to get rid of some spiders that had been infesting it. And coming across these spiders, they discovered that one individual was an individual human, that is, was seeming to be standing kind of unresponsive to the world. They approached and tried to talk to this individual, and this individual attempted to attack with a multitude of spiders coming out of the fungal fields themselves and swarming the group. The group fought valiantly, managing to take out, I think it was over 10 spiders in the end, including this human as well. But Erilyn had fell in battle due to suffering major wounds. Everyone else in the group also, when bitten, noticed that there was something about the poison. They weren't exactly sure what. The party then returned back to Mus, the fungal, essentially town, with Erilyn's body. Rain attempting to talk to them, but they're more kind of being in a down mood of the fall of their party. This is where we left off. Everyone also, as a final point, has leveled up to level 6. Also, there's some coughing.
Well, that's us after we've got lungs filled with mushrooms. I do believe that the very last thing that happened was Milkshake cast tongues on me and sent me on my way to go and find someone to help.
Yes.
So off I go! Oh boy, here I go killing again. But no, Oberon is very much plagued by flashbacks as he's sort of somberly stands. You know, he sort of looks over his shoulder, and it's just flashbacks to Amaran. You know, his wife dead. From somewhat similar circumstances, you know? Assholes being assholes.
Yeah.
I imagine the Abraham thing as well, you know. Abraham fell in that group. A fucking swarm of zombies. There's now been a swarm of spiders.
I imagine there's just a lot of, like, you know, Oberon wouldn't be here without Erilyn. Because there's that point when we were in Amaran, just about to go into that room, and it's like, you can leave if you want. She's like, no, I'm staying. You know, she's the only one that hasn't died. She effectively saved him when Abraham did die. He's not showing it, but he's fucking torn up.
And how's Abraham feeling at the moment? Just as a curiosity.
Abraham's not feeling the best. Yeah, seeing Erilyn fall and then die. I say, he's bought a bit of time to possibly help, but you know that they're in the middle of the fucking Underdark, and there's fucking very little chance that things could happen. So it all depends on time. At this moment, he's hopeful, but as things go on, it'll be worse. 1 sec.
And how is Erilyn feeling?
Dead. Dribbles a little bit. Oh.
Okay. Sorry. So, Oberon. I you wanting to go out to town? What are you wanting to do?
Yes. I'm imagining that I'm completely ignoring Rain because she can do one, and I'm gonna just try and accost just pick some townsfolk and see if they have like a jeweler's or something, or like a smith.
Give me
In the
an investigation check with advantage.
You know what? Dice would help. Let me do this for now. That's the first one. That's a good roll. That's the second one. That's a better roll. Wow. I've got a +7, by the way.
That's
Terrible, I know. It was a 2 and a 1. On an advantage roll. Please. Somebody.
I shall give you advantage.
Help me. No, I had advantage.
I shall
roll
add
a
extra
2 and a
advantage.
1.
Can I, you know, Auburn fucking, he finds a hole, he buries himself. That's it.
Well,
Game
I
over.
like to think.
I'm
I
leaving.
like to think
Bye.
Oldman's kind of more in a panic. You know, he's trying to rush around to try to get responses. Maybe it's like, you know, the face as well. Like these kind of people are running away from him. He's shouting in the road, like, "Come back, please!"
How about we use my passive investigation instead?
I'm rolling with that.
No, you don't want to use my 17?
No,
Sure. Please? Oh.
So this was more just to see on like how long until you get a definitive answer, and
Yeah.
it's been about an hour. Just for clarity, by the way.
Not that you're counting.
I would never. I've also got to remember to set this to a valid. Wait, what time do I have this set?
I imagine we've all just gained a HUD and it's just got this fucking 10-day timer on it. It's slowly counting down.
There you go. That's the time I'm setting that at now. Actually, got to get rid of something.
You know, I don't suppose I can investigate with my jeweler's tools.
No.
Get expertise then.
There. Right. That's what I wanted. Okay. So you've looked around for an hour and you finally get some people to talk to you and with your investigation. And after an hour, you gather these people are a kind of fungal dwelling, like.
Any
thing.
shiny
Like, they seem-
mushrooms?
No. You know that they trade in Genrock, but it looks like the Genrock they trade in is like kind of an external currency. It's like trading in euros in the UK. Like you have to go to an exchange currency like
Yeah.
office. But there's no one seems like, especially the kind of like you maybe find some places that look like they might work with metals, and but it looks like they're kind of more making like terrariums for the mushrooms themselves instead of actually using diamonds or anything.
So if I were to change my line of questioning to see if there would be anyone that just had diamonds about for any particular reason.
Like this is what I was taking into consideration. You don't think there's anyone in this town who would have diamonds on them.
Gotcha.
But could I get a persuasion check?
Can I say no?
It would be with disadvantage.
I know,
persuasion.
I know, that's why I don't want to do it. Well, that's a lot better. I rolled a 19 and a 16. What's my persuasion +1? So 17.
Okay.
Praise the physical dice. Fuck you, D&D Beyond.
You discover that. So the diamond that they've obviously heard of diamonds. Yeah, it's not as though they're idiots. But you discover that they, like they will say, essentially, oh, we wouldn't have that kind of caliber of diamond. Like we wouldn't have diamonds. We just ourselves don't have diamonds. But neither will any of the towns of the surface. To try finding something of that size or even that quantities, you have to go to either the Sacred Order or, if you're really daring, the Daughters.
So I think with that, Oberon will head back, and there's literally this moment where he just slams the door open, he like bashes his foot on the floor. We've got to go deeper.
Abraham looks at Aubrey and says, I've been deeper, it was kind of dark.
I really don't want to go down there, but it's the only way we're going to find diamonds.
Okay, I go over to Erlin's body and make sure that the eye wraps that I've got on to hold the coins are still tight.
Yeah, you'd say they're holding on pretty well.
Okay. Well,
Rady's just staying quiet, by the way, but she's realised that you don't want to talk to her.
But before we go down, should we not go and back to the spider place to see what we're meant to find?
Oh, by the way, how long does tongues last?
It's 8 hours, isn't it? Was it an hour?
Give me a second.
It's one of the two.
It's
1 hour.
It's 1 hour if it's an hour.
An hour.
Okay. The tongue says 1 hour.
Well, I'm pretty sure we did what we were meant to do. We were just meant to clear out the fungal fields of baddies. And well, you know, we didn't get attacked when we left, so I presume the job was done.
You presume, as you know, so it's up to you. We can either go say we've done it.
Well, basically, this dickhead's given us mushrooms no matter what, because I'm going to kill him otherwise. And yeah, there's just total deadpan stare as he says this.
So, are you going to go talk to him?
Yeah.
Cool.
You see Abraham's eyes physically become less dim.
So,
I will
You
also
see-
grab Rain and drag her with us, because we can't speak to him.
So, all right. So you bring Rain with you, and you head over to that kind of small kind of hut again. And you see this. Rain knocks on the door, and he looks. You see this individual come out again. So he looks down at you and talks to Rain for a second, and. Again, she doesn't majorly like it, but she will talk to you in Elvish now. You could see, basically, she seems to be cursing under her breath.
I've broken
Elvish?
her.
Oh.
And every time she does it, she does give you a dirty look.
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah, I'm just pointing out, just so it's
Literally, it's like he doesn't even notice.
So, what do you want to say to him, just for clarity?
The fields are clear. Mushroom us up.
Okay. We have a clinic that I believe they're just getting the death room back. Probably be. They've just harvested it, so it's gonna be back in about half an hour.
I think as he's saying that, Ormond sort of has a moment. He's like, "Oh," and he leans over to Rain. He's like, "You should probably mention that there was some sort of fungus controlling the spiders. That might be important."
Rain kind of gives you a horrified look as well. I don't think Rain's really picked up on that either.
And I like to think that Auburn has been coughing a lot this whole time. It's not just me, I'm role-playing.
You see Rain kind of just take a side step away from you.
What's wrong, Rain?
I've coughed up something green looking.
It's just like spores in the what do you call it?
She relays it
Mucus.
forward. it kind of relayed back. It's like,
Gonna have to give me a moment, lads.
and it said back to you. It's like, oh, okay. It's thank you for telling us. It's we'll have to investigate the whole field. The fact that we hope that it's not from anything from us. There's obviously random mutations from time to time, but we don't. We can have a look at it if you desire. We obviously are quite known for mushrooms, but normally that kind of thing you have to try getting yourself cured by magical or the same fungus that gets rid of the death bloom would get rid of this as well. Usually that's kind of an end all, like, for getting rid of fungal. We have a clinic, as I said. It's going to be about half an hour. We'll get you all treated up. I believe it was 5 of you to confirm.
4.
Okay. In that case, I'll go get that. I'll go communicate to them. We get the 4 of you all readied up. They will tell you about the risks and obviously the way of treating it, yada yada yada. And yeah, it's thank you again for helping us with the fields. It's a great relief. It means we can get our food for the we can harvest the food at least.
I don't think Aubrun would respond to that.
Okay. Do you guys want to all get death bloomed up?
Yeah, man. This does raise a question. What the fuck are we going to do with Erilyn while we go down? Are we bringing her?
Abraham's like getting some rope and like making loops like for her arms.
Are we going to have a Death Stranding situation?
Are you trying to turn Erin into a backpack?
Oh.
She is a backpack. There's no.
This then brings up the next problem. If we revive her down there, she's not going to have the death bloom.
But if we leave her here, who knows what's going to happen to her?
Exactly. We're up shit creek without a paddle, basically.
I'd rather take her than.
I'm sure between us we can carry her, but God knows what's going to happen down there.
Yeah, I'd rather take her than anything happen to this corpse, because I don't trust the people here. Because one, I don't understand any of them, and yeah, it's dark and there's spiders which with fungus, so I don't.
I'm pretty confident if we leave her here, they're going to throw her in the hole.
Exactly.
So.
Quick, they're gone!
We've only got limited space. Get rid of that body.
It's not rotting, but it might do. So, give us 10 days, we'll be back. We can resurrect her. Could they leave? What's a day?
Fuck!
I think it's like 10 minutes.
No, I think it's these rocks. I've got 10 here. They're not back. In the hole.
Guys are just going down. You see kind of blur of like amber
Just a
and
flash
green.
of orange, yeah. Fuck. Okay.
Well, maybe it's going to be more efficient. You can get her down to you quicker.
In fact, not to be Oh no, we're on a really tight time schedule. I can't even suggest us waiting for a day, can I really? Oh, this sucks. Fuck's sake.
This is somehow worse than the fucking like the situation without Oberyn's wife, and I love
This
it.
is it's gonna literally turn into that where we've got like 40 minutes left. We're all on 3 HP.
Just rip a diamond out of a wall. Just do it.
Stop
do it.
quickly.
Milkshake looks down at his spell list. Oh fuck! I've run out of 3rd level spells.
Oh god. That'll be it. That'll be what happens. No, I'm doing it. I'm fucking getting that ring of fucking spell giving back. I'm fucking making that shit right now.
Hey, can I just see? I can just see now. Like Auburn just steals fucking Abraham's goggles as he's trying to see somewhere. I was like, "Fuck you,
the
Abraham, I'm
goggles.
doing this."
Throws him on the floor.
Yeah,
Take
stamps him
this.
on.
Oh dear.
Oh, I love it. I love these kind of situations. It's gonna be so boring when you guys get the ability just to resurrect people.
Are you sure about
Mate,
that?
I don't think we're ever gonna have enough money to just do that.
You might do. I don't know. Maybe I'm kind.
We've somehow done this campaign for over a year, and I've got less than 2 gold.
Yeah, I think you have less than 200 gold in a party. Like level 6 characters normally have like over.
Like we've done a
1,000
lot
at
of
this
stuff, we just never get money for it. We're actually really nice people. We never take payment. It's not because we just leave before we even consider it.
The issue is you've never actually done stuff for anyone else majorly.
We're just in the right place at the right time.
Essentially, yeah. Like if you went up to someone and said, "Oh, I have some money for
I'll
this,"
tell you what, we're
yeah,
gonna go down. We're gonna go down. We're gonna go down to the bottom of this hole. We're gonna kill a bunch of drown. We're gonna steal all of their stuff. Who's with me? And I put my hand into a circle. Mention Zoi's straight on it. Yeah.
Like fucking, the necromancer with the like, you can have my axe, you can have my hammer.
You have your brother.
Aaron, his hand just pops in the middle.
Oh god. Oh dear. Right. Shall we get mushroomed up then?
Abraham does not like the sounding of that, but
Nor do I. But
We're gonna have fungus fusion. Ooh.
And we need to remember that on the next long rest, Abraham needs to get lesser restoration.
yes, that's true.
It's fine.
No, ignore Luca. I know we'll forget.
No worries, that's fine.
Cool. Right. So, do you all get fungus up, and are all 5 of you going fungus up, or what are you doing? Just to confirm.
Well, there's currently only 4 of us.
Yeah. I just want to make sure.
Can we mushroom up Erlin?
I'd be scared about what would happen to Erlin's body.
Well, you've gentle proposed this. In theory, nothing can progress.
So then the fungus
Right.
will start work anyway.
I don't know. I mean, we can try if they're just going to do it. It shouldn't fuck her up anymore, right? Yeah, from the target's protected from decay and can't become undead.
Pain, Pecco.
In theory, the mushroom thrives off living tissue anyway, so it wouldn't bloody work.
Yeah.
So,
Get the
yeah,
four. Get
we
the
won't bother.
four.
We won't bother with that.
Okay. Just wanted to check before, I get cursed at.
It's fine. We got it explained to us in the other town, didn't they? Say you can just take it if you find it, right? But you have to deal with it, otherwise it will fuck you up.
So from you'll probably get the information from this town as you talk to them, and yeah. I'll give the full explanation.
Cool.
There was also this clinic here was they said, "Oh, we will tell you everything about it," and probably Rain would say. So they said that you have 2 weeks with this death bloom. They didn't the individual town, because they never used death bloom. They didn't know this. Death bloom has effects after a certain period of time to begin with. It doesn't kill you, but after 7 days, you start having the ability. You start losing the ability to breathe easily. You can't. It doesn't constrict you majorly, but you wager that you can't run as fast.
Oh, hell.
And getting into the more extremes, it's not a scenario that you just drop dead. You also can get more and more negatives. They mentioned that you'll get more and more exhausted after the 7 days as well. So that's what inevitably kills you is
So we're basically being given a tapeworm in the form of a
basically.
mushroom. As we're
So, yeah.
playing it like that. Fucking hell.
To then get to actually have this mushroom.
I am
It's
back.
why that to have this mushroom, and this is why the major negative is they have to go to certain places to get this mushroom in you. Is it's got to be a matured mushroom. Mature mushroom can only come from certain sources, and that mature mushroom then has to be crushed and inhaled.
Okay, so it's not impossible that we wouldn't find one.
No,
It's just
but
unlikely.
yes. They would tell you there are other places. The mushroom comes in the conditions of it's more bountiful in the poisonous areas because that's where it more thrives.
I mean, I'm sure
They-
the elves will have some. If
Yeah.
they're literally living down.
Well, I won't say yeah, but most likely yeah.
I think that's a safe bet.
So they'll tell you all of that.
Surely between us we've got a spell that lets you not have to breathe as well. Maybe. Yeah. I use arcane lock on my mouth. I just die because I can't eat.
Be like that. There was I can't remember which fucking cartoon it was, but there was a cartoon where like someone lost their nose and mouth, and they got pulled off them, and they basically just suffocate.
It's.
It's not a pleasant one. I can't remember.
I know. I definitely remember it. I couldn't tell you what though. I know it happened in the Grim Adventures of Billy and Andy at one point, but I don't think it went that far.
Was it Grizzly Tales?
Possibly.
Sounds like a Grizzly Tales thing.
And also, because this guy's going kind of like,
Yeah,
it's
he's
like
running
reading
through
off
the
a
pamphlet.
yeah. If you do die to it, try to get away from other people, because what happens is you will collapse out of your back. The shape of the fungus grows out of the back of you, and it's the shape of your lungs, and you release a puff of spores.
That's fucking horrific.
You see Abraham physically recoil in fear.
Everyone's just looking around. You people are nuts. What the fuck?
Oh,
Oh well,
It's,
needs must. Shroom me up.
oh.
I've been waiting to reveal that one for so long. Okay, so it's a simple procedure. They basically put this towards your mouth, and basically it's kind of like you're just gonna breathe in. If you do breathe in, I'd like a Constitution save. You can fail it if you desire.
If you desire.
You can fail. You can fail those saves. You can fail any save if you just want to.
So what you're
Does
saying is,
everyone
do you want to resist the death bloom?
Yes.
No.
No.
Cool. I have to check. It's in the mechanics of the death loop.
Well, can you imagine that? Yeah. I went and done all this to get the death bloom, and I've now resisted it.
Fuck.
Cool. I'm going to say everyone else has got the death bloom, just for sake of ease. They're not here, so they get...
Yeah, they have no say. Your lungs are full of mushrooms now.
So this was about half an hour extra. Let me now write the initial time of the fungus of the death bloom.
So much time. So much timekeeping.
15, 49. Cool. Initial fungus time.
Okay.
Death bloom
So I
time.
presume we're going to be setting out more or less immediately. I will warn everybody that I have no level 2 spells from the get-go.
10, 49. Probably should put a date as well.
Do not fear Abraham is here with spells of your imagination.
Cool.
In fact, Auburn, how injured do you look?
I'm not injured at all, really.
Abraham lass a hearty lass and coughs along.
I wish Garrick was fucking on here early. One was to level up, and two, I need to talk to him.
No.
So, you guys head off. Rain is still following you. She's kind of just quietly following behind, watching kind of Aaron's body on Abraham's back. Are you taking with her, by the way?
I like to think that while we were doing the mushroom, we went in like groups of 2 and left Erin, at the place we were staying.
Yes, that's what I was assuming this.
We're just fucking, lugging this corpse around with us. Just like, right, guys, accessorizing.
Wave.
New fashion.
Waves Aaron's hand.
It's like that scene in Ace Ventura when he's pretending to be the unconscious person.
So I'll wager with both trips, you now get up to 10:55. Is what time I'm saying. And you, are you guys? What are you guys doing?
Abraham looks quite dejected. He's now he's lost a friend. He's now been forced to take fungus within his lungs. He knows he's on a timer, and Zoe keeps looking at Erilyn as if it's a prize, so he's very worried.
Aaron's head is resting on Abraham's shoulder. You can like he looks right, and you go, oh.
I kind of like just turned to Warbron and said, "What mess have we got ourselves into?"
I just let up the deepest fucking sigh you've ever heard. Okay, we're gonna go down a hole and we're probably gonna kill some elves, I guess. Then we're gonna save this elf, and then we're gonna somehow find our way back up and not get turned into a big mushroom spore.
Okay.
You just hear this like smack echo through the cave as he face palms.
I can't believe I breathed in these spores.
Oh, how does it keep getting worse? I know we came here to literally do this. Flipping hell, the situation has gotten worse by tenfold.
So, as you guys are leaving, which path would you like to take?
Doesn't actually look like there's a path to go down on the map that we can see, unless we head back to fucking the other side and go to Krezi. Or Kezi, sorry.
Then, from what you gathered, it doesn't seem to be a path down.
Well, I have a quick route for us.
I love that's always an option. Just like...
What, if we get 10 turns, I can get a 600 foot down.
If you don't do Featherfall, you can try gambling.
I could, but I wouldn't have enough time to use it on everybody down when we get down.
By the way, since we're going on this adventure, I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on myself because I am quite injured.
Would it be worth us taking a short rest during this? So that you don't have to use the spell slot?
Yes, but Abraham's also worried about time.
Well, I'm sure while I was out looking for diamonds, Abraham could have had a short rest.
Yeah, I'd say Abraham could have had a short lesson there. I wouldn't be that unkind.
So I was gone for like an hour, wasn't I?
Yeah. That has been marked. Don't worry. Not bad.
That's really fucking good, that.
Very nice.
I've still got
For the sake of...
Oh, so you can't. Yeah.
For the sake of while we're carrying Erilyn, I'm going to take her longbow.
Okay.
You now have a longbow.
I want to make sure with the rope that she is securely attached to my bag.
Sure. Just remember to mark that as rope you cannot use.
That's fine.
I'd say it probably takes about 10 feet to do like a proper binding.
Okay.
The binding of Erilyn.
And since
shit
I'm using
sequel.
that, I'm going to go and search Evelyn's backpack and take her rope for now.
Aaron, do you have rope?
Just checking.
Oh, there we go. We may as well just have a look at her character sheet, right, and see what she's got. I'm gonna just have a little pilfer. You know.
I have. I
Look at that
have
goal.
a
Ooh,
dead
okay.
elf. No,
She's got dead elf in your inventory.
I have rope. I got 50 feet.
I shall take that.
This is when I tell you guys, because James is the only one who's been utilizing this feature. It's like the divinity elves. It just eats people.
Oh god.
Just get...
You don't have a lot of stuff, do you?
Not anymore. You got all the money though.
It does. But yeah, I'm gonna pinch the longbow just so that I have a fucking ranged weapon. Since she's not using it, lol. That, and I imagine carrying Erilyn and a longbow would be uncomfortable.
Yeah. Well, damn near impossible, really. I love that you do have the logbook of organ harvesting in your inventory.
I thought I had that.
Quite amusing.
I thought I pinched that when you brought it up before we fell in the hole.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
Okay, so before we go, I'll put in. I'm gonna put the fucking. Oh no, do I not have that anymore? Yes. Oh no, I can't do that. No, I can do. This is what I'm doing. Fucking hell, Bailey, use your brain, please. Boop. I'm gonna put my repeating shot infusion onto the longbow, so that I don't need ammo for it.
Cool. Okay.
Cool. I think we're good. Well, getting over here last time was a massive fiasco, and now you're carrying a Erilyn, Abraham.
I know. I know, Oberon. But it's one of them. At least I can see where I'm going.
This is true. You can see now.
Which is a massive help.
Did I use all of my teleports? Is the real question. Can I help you in that way? No, I did use them all. Okay.
I turn and look at Rain and I said, this is going to be fun. I know you can't understand me, but I need someone to talk to right now. And you're the only person here that doesn't understand me, so I might as well just talk to you.
I'm just there interpreting. He says he's going to talk to you even though you can't understand it.
It's just for comfort
Have
reasons.
fun.
It's just comfort reasons.
She starts
Hey,
nattering away at you and want to comment as you're walking together.
Yep, that's exactly what's happening.
Like,
Abram's
she,
trying to
she,
keep-
she waits for your natural pauses, not on anything I said, a fucking word you're saying, but we'll just keep the conversation back and forth.
literally, Abraham's just trying to keep a good mood up because he knows deep inside that every second counts and it's killing him.
He's just permanently got the sound effect from 24 playing in his head.
Yep, pretty
Boop.
much.
Beep. Boop.
Okay.
Beep.
So, which path would you guys like to take out on Mars?
Which way did we come in? We came from
We came
here,
from
right?
this direction and then went into there.
Yeah, I suppose we'll just do the same.
Okay. It took you about 2 hours the last time we did this.
That, and I feel like being higher up is going to help us getting across this hole. maybe it's worth us going up here. So that when you fall, we basically land it on this path, right? No, I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Alright. You guys start making your way up, and after about an hour, you get to a mountain here-ish, and can I have stealth rolls from everyone? Because I imagine you're going all sneaky again for the spiders and all that shit.
Indeed. Stealth. There, I got a 19.
Cool. Let me just do rain. Slash GM roll. D20. Plus this. Not 1D30. She rolls with a different dice.
She gets the D42.
Nice. Rain seems very quiet. What did you get, Carolyn? No. Abraham?
Everyone got a 0.
Automatic failure. Abraham definitely isn't getting any fucking sneakier. But damn.
It's like when 2 negative cancel out and make a positive, right? It gets the body plus his armor makes it advantage.
I just want to say it's not the fact that it gives. I've got added weight now. The chainmail doesn't shake as much.
It's because Erlen's pinning it to him.
Yeah, exactly.
I was more thinking about. I was thinking possibly about giving you a negative, but I won't do that.
Abraham's a strong boy.
Yeah, as you see Abraham kind of crouched, like with the chainmail, you got the normal chinking you always hear. You hear this kind of foot dragging behind him as Erlen's foot is just kind of going along the floor.
Wait, how far has she slid out of this backpack? Abraham's like 7 foot, no?
Yeah,
I was more thinking when he's crouching is the issue.
Just hear her head getting smacked along the ceiling.
Oh god.
Dang. James, sorry, I'm gonna have to get rid of an intelligence stat on Erlen.
She's now on -1.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I got a message from Reaper saying, "Can you see the map?" Which I'm pretty sure we're looking at the map.
No, I'm not showing the map on the stream. It's not particularly anything happening.
Yeah.
Hang on, I'll put it on.
Just while we are, I presume it's just so you can look at the paths. So, as you get up to here-ish, you're in that long tunnel again. You saw the tarantula in last time.
Yeah.
You're all going sneaky. Oh, what did you get again? Sorry, Abraham, for yourself.
I shall roll stealth now for you.
And that's with disadvantage. Yeah.
Oh, yep.
It's obviously chamber.
Did that pop in? That's not coming to the thing. Yeah, I got a 10.
10. Okay. As you are kind of getting to this corner here, you hear a yelling from over here, kind of further into the cave.
Yelling like fear yelling, or yelling like I'm gonna go stab someone yelling?
Okay.
Fear yelling, I'd say.
Okay.
If you want to give it, there's an individual in this Discord. Can you give us an approximation of your yelling?
Somebody help!
I'm just like, okay, so I'm gonna take this bit of rope as I pull it out of my backpack, and we're going to go and hide in my little house. And we're just gonna let these people do their thing. Okay, fine, we'll go and help.
Abraham, like,
just imagining Abraham's face is just like, no.
Okay, so in that case, if you start heading towards the yelling, do you all?
I guess.
You see kind of before there were some webs on the floor and such like that. I suspect that it was been laid down kind of a more like a sensing thing for the tarantulas. There seems to be webs kind of more covering this area, and you see a kind of mass of webs against the wall. Inside these webs, you see a kind of a figure that seems to be wrapped on webs, but you can't see his basic traits. Would you like to describe yourself?
Right. So what you see is a male Duragar with an assortment of different instruments sticking out of his backpack. He is currently completely tied up with webs. He is, give me 1 second, he's 4'3", so he's a little bit taller than me. He looks around 32 years old. Yes. He's got a kind of like a purple complexion, really long beard, and hair that's slicked back. That's kind of like a silvery color.
I just turned to Aubrey a second to say, Aubrey, these glasses are amazing. It even just visibly told me what the person looked like in the distance.
Goggles are just describing it. They don't actually give him dark vision, they just describe the fucking surroundings.
It's just Jarvis.
I'll just look at are you sure we have to save him?
You do see that there is on the web as well, and it seems to be skittering around very quickly. A spider, a giant spider, that does not look like the ones we've encountered so far. So they seem to have very long legs. And
Oh, hang on, just to confirm, are you talking like daddy long legs, just really big, or like
Like a huntsman.
still a huntsman spider?
yeah, similar to what you'd expect from a. So obviously, you characters don't know about huntsman, but yes,
No.
huntsman spider, in
Okay,
terms of
cool.
vibe.
No, I just wanted to confirm.
It's not huge. It's still 5 foot by 5 foot, so speedy. It's still like kind of man-sized, but it's not the biggest thing.
So we're talking like a sheep or something sort of size.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. I would like to cast how far away is it, Luca?
From you guys, I'd say about 120 feet.
120 feet. Okay, well I can't cast anything that's too far away. I do quietly turn to Auburn though, and then kind of glance at Rain as if saying, and Auburn to Rain. Currently, while we're a party of 4, technically, and then I say IRL, technically, I think we could use. I think we should still help people because just for the sheer fact of.
He's in our way. Yes, you're correct. I'll pull out the longbow.
One, he's making a lot of noise, so if we help him, he might shut the fuck up.
I could just shoot him.
I know, but Abraham's not like that.
Oberon is.
Oberon. Like, you just see Oberon like Bailey just Abraham just flick Oberon on the head.
It's fine.
He broke the RP! He broke the RP!
Right.
I flick Oberon on the head.
If you want to ready... First of all, Rain, in Elvish again. Is that thing gonna poison us if it comes too close, or is it just a munchy spider?
I mean, it's a spider. It looks
You're
like a spider.
so helpful, it's unbelievable. How have you...
They all poison.
Well, there's your answer, isn't it, sucky bitch? I pull out the longbow. I pull out the longbow. Abraham, ready something. And I'll like...
He does give the huntsman a weird look, though. You do see that. I
Oh.
wouldn't say anything about it, but she's giving it an odd look.
I look to think for everybody else when I pull out this longbow, I literally just pull out a longbow and like pull back the drawstring. And there's just no arrow there.
Well, Abraham's ready because Abraham can't see this spider. He's just like standing in front with his shield ready.
Give me a second. Let me do something first. What's your stealth, Abraham? Oberon again?
I got a 19.
Cool. Let me just check something. You see the spider is seems to react to you pulling back your bowstring. Sorry, you pulling back your bowstring, but they're kind of counteractive to most other spiders you haven't seen in this place. So kind of it seems to react to the weapon and literally just scutters down the hall in a ridiculous speed. Like you're suspecting about 90 feet a second.
So you said Rain looked at it funny, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say to Abraham. Well, I'm speaking in common now. Something tells me that that's not a regular spider. It recognized my weapon. And Rain gave it a funny look.
You
I
just
forget
see-
if I've told you about Rain, but she's a drow. One of the elves that came down from downstairs. If I didn't tell you this, that's what she is. Don't let on that I've told you that, because I'm pretty sure I told her I wouldn't tell anyone.
I don't know what you're on about.
But right now, it's just me and you.
You know those memes where it's like, hey, look at that guy over there, but don't make it obvious. Then they just
That's
stare
literally it,
at
yeah.
them.
Well, she can't
You just
understand me right now, it's fine.
Everyone goes up to Rain and takes her hat off.
Pulls the spider off her.
No, I'm joking. I just like say, oh, so the spider looks weird.
Well, it just makes me think that maybe it's been trained if it can recognize a weapon.
Okay, that's understandable because I can't see it.
My immediate, response to seeing that sort of thing. A spider doesn't just know a weapon. Who knows?
So yeah, you guys are still down this way.
Yeah, I'll walk over to this dude that's stuck to the wall.
Oh, thank you. Oh,
Hey,
I'm just
you do
shaking,
understand
I'm just
it?
shaking my head looking at this guy.
could you get me down?
I pull out my bone saw and I just start fucking cutting.
Yes.
I think it's quite appropriate weapon for this.
Thank you.
By the way, you all understand him perfectly. So does Rain, it seems like she seems to be reacting to it.
I kind of like.
Have we seen a Duragar down here yet?
Nope.
No.
I kind of
You've
like
seen
do
a
like a
sport
quick.
weapon, which is similar, but
I kind of do like a quick glance to Rain, like. I could see, like, I noticed she's surprised, and I could understand as well. And I kind of look at Oberon, like, Oberon.
Oberon is just staring at this guy.
Oberon, I think
Menacingly.
we all can understand.
Thank you. Thank you. Have you actually cut me down yet?
Yes. Well, I'm assuming I am. I'm going so.
yeah, if Ilko's cut you down, then he's cut you down. It's not a major thing to resist.
Oh, you have no idea how lucky it is to find people down here, especially ones like yourselves. Thank you. The name is Mordell. Mordfell. I said my name wrong.
What more fell?
Just-
That sounds like someone from scratch.
I just pan and look at Abraham. It's like, are you sure we did the right thing?
I think I hit my head.
Okay. I kind of like put like an armor more fell.
Yes.
You remind me of someone from Legends.
What is this legends?
Have you ever heard of King of Strat? Your
No,
voice sounds very similar to the people that.
Are you
No.
Barovian, sir?
Barovian? Me?
Oh.
No.
It's Mark.
He's reincarnated.
Oh.
He's been isekai. Oh god. Poor Ismark.
Imagine,
One
like,
shit
I've got
hole
out.
to another shit hole.
I've got out of Barovia. I'm fucking here.
He's just ended up in the Deus Fault world that's even worse. Poor Ismark.
The name is Mordfell. I am a local traveling. How do you say jester? No, maybe
Yeah,
not
I was
quite
going to say you
right.
look like a travelling idiot. Anyway. And
Well,
Oberon
thank
carries
you.
on walking.
As you can see, he's held his hand out to give you a handshake, but I think you've just walked past, and he's like, "Okay, and you, big sir,
I'm Abraham.
hello
Good to
there.
meet you, and I have a question for you.
Go on, please do tell."
I clocked earlier. The one of us with us does not speak common, yet when you spoke, she seemed to register, and I understood you as well.
Mm-hmm.
How?
My friend, and magic. And he just kind of starts walking. You must know about magic, yes? You're like a. It looks. I'm assuming a priest, but I do not recognize your robes.
Or his height. Like, I'd wager you've probably never seen an 8-foot fucking Goliath.
It's like now he cuts you off the wall. You realise he's twice your height.
I must admit. How often do you bang your head down here? I do not have this issue. You see,
On an hourly basis.
on an hourly basis. I like it. I like it. I like you. He does notice Erilyn because she's in the back of you, isn't she?
Yes.
But he looks but doesn't say anything. He just kind of just lets it go. And to you, strange goblin man.
Oh, hey there, Armsboys. How are you?
Why is he
yes.
Southern American?
You know what?
Boy,
That's
howdy,
enough.
I'm Joyce.
Oh, hey there, Armsboys. Do you see this girl on his back? I want to turn him into my pet.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Mordell goes, this would make a strange but interesting story. Starts writing down. And to you,
Armsboys.
and just looks at
Other.
I don't really know. Would you know what a human is? Are they human down here? Normal?
Yes, there's humans down here.
Yeah. Okay. So you, human. What is your name?
Who's asking?
Who's asking is why the fuck is your mic so bad?
Because I'm on other headphones. Hi guys.
Hello.
Hello.
I might need a catch up.
What? No, you're fine. I'll give you a brief one. So,
Fucking hell.
Jesus Christ.
Hang on.
really?
You know what? We can do introductions later.
He does still need a catch up, though, is the issue.
Oberon turns around. We are on a timer.
Oh, a timer, you say? Where are you
Please.
heading?
This way. And he continues walking.
Lovely. I do know the area. You can ask me questions.
Do you shut up?
Tutorial guide.
It's the first question he asks.
Apparently, you're about as friendly as a snake. If a snake was.
I think snakes are
Not friendly.
friendlier.
Okay.
The last man I met in a cave, I cut the head off. Let's go.
Oh, lovely. With that, he's just kind of like gonna go, okay, and stands behind Abraham. Why is Elfman so scary? And why is Elfman not looking like regular elves?
Why is he not purple? He's
Why
orange.
is he not-
What the
Yeah, why is-
fuck?
What the fuck? And it looks at Spider Girl, can't remember Rain.
Yeah.
Kind of gives her kind of like, you notice there's kind of like a strange look he gives her. I do not think we've had the pleasure. What is your name?
She, like, doesn't really know how to, like, talk to you. She tries to speak in Undercommon. But Rain?
Yeah, wonderful. Ah, Rain, lovely. What a wonderful name.
Thanks.
Yes. So, what a lovely group of adventurers. Now, I don't wish to pry a little bit, but I do have to ask. We are going just deeper? Is this correct? You do know that you do need. I don't know. This is a very strange situation. What the hell are you all doing here?
Currently, we're walking this way.
Okay.
He's desperately trying to usher everybody along.
Oh no, I like to think we're still walking. We're not just standing still. I would have got the
I
idea.
know,
that
I
you guys
just
were
imagine
not.
that you guys are all moving at a sort of leisurely pace, and he's like, come on,
Come on!
start marching,
Come
you
on!"
bastards.
So,
Well, Mr. Short Man, once we reach this next place, I'll point out a little thing to you. And once we get there, unless anything happens, I'll point out the hole we fell through.
You fell through a hole.
We came from up there. We fell down
You came-
here. We fought some spiders. Our friend died, and now we're going to go and murder the elves.
Oh, so you came from the surface.
Holy moly! Someone knows
Someone
about
who
the
knows
surf.
the service.
Wow.
I've been trying to tell them about this for years. They do not believe me.
Also, does anyone else find it weird that we just lost Erilyn and now this rando has turned up?
Don't even say anything, Garrick. You're the the fourth one to show up after someone died.
Huh.
You know,
Curious and
Bonzu was with
curious.
us, and then he died, and before him there was a weird cat person. When they died, Bonzu showed up, and when the person before the cat person died, the cat person showed up. Wild, man.
I'm feeling some sort of weird cosmic energy going on here.
This is out of character. Very quickly, just when did you become philosophical?
Abraham just turns to Garrick and is just like, "These mushrooms have really gone to your head, haven't they?"
Oh, yeah.
Mushrooms.
So I'll
Oh.
give an update now that you're back properly, Garrick. So
Hi.
last session you were here, so you know we went back to
Yeah.
Moss after the fight.
Yep.
Have you leveled yourself up?
Nope.
Cool. Do
By
that
the
in the
way-
background.
You
So
also need to add a +1 to your axe.
Yeah, I've given you a +1 great axe while Erilyn's dead.
Woo!
so you all went back to
Oh, I
Moss.
like the while Erilyn's dead.
Yeah, I'll probably put it back on her bow once she's back. We'll see.
You
If
discover
she's
that the
back.
diamonds that you needed aren't in Moss, but
Right?
would be further down the ravine to one of the two major cities, the Drow or the
Mm-hmm.
the Sacred
me a
Order. Basically, you were told that then you were all provided with the fungus mushroom for breathing, the death bloom. You were given a whole rundown on how that functions. Basically, you got 14 days. Like, if you don't treat it in 14 days, you probably die. After 7 days, it would start impacting your breathing, making you slower. And after that, you start becoming more and more exhausted. You'll die, and then the mushrooms burst out the back of your chest in a lung formation and basically breathe spores everywhere. He then decided to travel out, go back to the ravine itself, then make decisions. Obviously, they went up north. You found Mordfell, James' new character, and there was a spider that was trying to trap him and ran away at the sight of a bow.
Okay.
Basically, we're heading here at the moment.
I can't see the map right now, and my laptop's playing up a bit. So,
Okay, well, we have to cross the hole again, basically.
also, you're all about to see my new roll for health. So, wish me luck.
Oh, nice. Pretty good. Okay.
My health
With
is
all
really
that-
bad for a barbarian.
With all of that,
Yeah, I
out of
did
the way,
notice that.
You continue traveling with new companion at hand.
We're holding hands?
Yes,
Okay.
that's what I assumed. Isn't that how you guys travel?
Trouble by
now.
holding hands.
Could I have another new stealth check from everyone?
Stealth check.
Yes, as you are traveling.
Holy shit, that's
Unknown player.
Oh my god!
That's probably one of Abraham's best stealth rolls.
ever.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
it
is.
seriously is.
Oof.
Was that with disadvantage as well?
Yep.
Damn.
Why did he show up as an unknown player on my D&D Beyond?
I don't know.
Abraham's a stealthy boy.
Weird.
That's why.
Stealth, yeah.
Yeah, that's how stealthy he is.
Yeah.
A +0 in stealth
Uh,
with disadvantage. You
okay.
don't have any.
Oh boy.
That's all.
Oh fuck!
Oh,
Oh.
you did miss my amazing advantage roll where I rolled a nat 1 and a 2.
that
I
was
got
something.
19 again.
Cool. I need Wardfell. I need to remember, like, that's gonna fucking trip me up at one stage.
What is it? Sorry, what am I rolling for?
A stealth check.
Stealth check, lovely. I don't have a +9 like normal.
Sad
22.
it doesn't
It
fucking
doesn't
matter.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. So we had. What was it? What did you get again, Auburn?
19.
19. So 3 successes. I'm looking at. Nice. Okay. So. How about that, Garrett? You managed to lose to the person with chainmail.
That feels bad.
Whoa.
We'll say that's maybe like Erlen, just for the 1 hour, just pushing into the chainmail, you know. But he managed to get it settled.
Can we stop making dead Erlen jokes?
Nope.
We
Currently
can
dead weight.
once she's not dead anymore.
Currently, she's a dead weight for me.
Ew.
Jesus.
Luckily, she's not going to rigor mortis. That would be kind of awkward doing this.
No, she's still all floppy.
We could do a puppet show. Okay.
Weekend at Erlin's.
So,
We can.
to get back here, takes another hour. So I should mark that. And you see the husk of this fungus spider, and everyone who's got a passive perception above 14.
Above 14.
14 and above, sorry. I should say. Not inside the cave itself. You're not hearing any noises in it, but you think you're hearing a lot of skittering.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, so
With-
when you
can
say
I-
not inside the cave, you mean from the ravine? We can hear
Yeah.
it. If I have a little peeky peek, are they trying to get out still?
Yeah, but there seems like there's a lot more.
Can
Oh, boy.
Can I've noticed everyone's hearing something, and I'll just go. Do you hear something?
I'll point out the hole. Like, so that's where we fell.
Oh, you fell down there. And with that, he puts his hand to the ground, and you can feel a little tiny, tiny vibration go across the ground. And you can hear him mumble something, stands back up, and look at how many spiders are down there.
You're not sure.
Not sure. There's a lot, though.
Basically, yeah.
There are too many to count, but there's a lot down there.
I don't really know how to react to that. I'm just looking around at the others like, what?
Abraham kind of looked you with the daft fuck face, as well as he can do it with goggles on.
You got goggles on?
Yeah, you got night vision goggles.
I do not remember this.
No, I made
Yeah,
them last
at the end
time.
of the last session.
I leveled up, so I got new infusions.
Did wonder.
I was about to say, when the hell did night vision
Yeah.
become a thing?
This is it. I took a bunch of new spells that are basically going to make Garrick and Abraham better in fights. I can make you big Garrick.
Bigger.
Big Garrick with a +1 axe.
Big Garrick with a +1 axe hauled at enemies.
Yeah, jump off
So
the
I
side.
think- No. I think the mana pulse is still is definitely needing.
I also
Eric's becoming a Final Fantasy boss at this.
I also have Featherfall this time.
Excellent.
I don't know why I decided to take that, but you know I have it now. Just in case.
Just think.
So,
Anyway, Maud. I'm gonna call you Maud. Your name's too long.
It's just literally 3 other letters.
It's fine.
What
Maud.
was your name again?
Obvious.
More morbid time.
It's Maud in time.
Oh no!
God damn it.
My name is Mordfell.
What?
Is it does it go down a
Mordfell.
hole?
Oh my god. Mordfell.
Mordful.
Mordfell.
So that's
He
4
was
other
originally
letters.
called Maud, but he
Stormful.
fell down the ravine.
It's technically only 3.
Literally doesn't know how many letters are in his own damn name. Anyway,
Like,
do you
look,
have
I
means
a-
of crossing this hole?
crossing hole?
Because it seems you're coming with us now.
I'll give you a second.
Maud does not have a grappling hook.
No.
Verulin's grappling hook.
Yeah, well, I want you to know that if you run away with this, I'm going to do bad things to you. And I'll start taking Erilyn's grappling hook off and give it to Maud.
He gives you a silly salute.
Yes, I'm definitely joking. And I just give him this smile that just inspires fear.
Okay, with that, he instantly becomes serious again. He's like, oh no, the scary elf is definitely be serious, isn't he?
Scary elf.
Scary elf is scary.
I'm okay with this nickname.
How do I make a thingy +1 on D&D Beyond?
I think you can just look up a +1 great axe
Yeah, it's
Okay.
as an item. I think technically you have to attune to it because it's one of my infusions as well, but you can just remember that we've not actually got any magic items yet. So that need infusing.
That's what
One of
she
you has
said.
a magic item.
No,
Well,
not the need infusing though.
I think one does.
Attuning. Fucking hell.
Last
Yeah,
Rapunzel.
Yeah, Auburn has, not Auburn. Abraham has got one.
I do as well. You know, I've got the longbow. I need to attune to
Yeah.
that. But yeah.
The bones are. Brrr.
Bones.
By the way, you do see Rain is kind of like looking up and down with the noise, like kind of cautious to jump over the edge.
It's fine. We just
It's
Abraham is
a-
going first this time. Is all I'm saying.
Say again.
Abraham is going first this time.
I'll accept that. So, because I'm going first, I'd like to.
Sure, if always for this, like the one thing he always has to roll.
I am definitely going last because I can just stand at the back and featherfall people.
What?
Sadly, if everybody fucks up, I don't have enough spell slots to save us all.
Just casting all on Mortfell.
Yes, Mordfell's definitely at the top of the list.
Thanks, man. I know you got me.
You were temporarily only.
You're just filling in.
So, what would you like me to roll?
A acrobatics check.
Oh, hang on. I might have a thing that you can drink beforehand as well. Okay, he's done it.
Oh, fucking Christ, milkshake.
Boop. Featherfall.
I can't remember. What's the actual save thing for this?
More than a 3.
More than a 3, yeah.
It's a fucking sure. So you watch Abraham. He's got a bit more confidence this time.
Tricked.
He's like,
But
Yeah.
Abraham didn't compensate for the weight of everything.
the featherfall goes off.
I like
I'll
to
say
think it was
Abraham-
literally just, you know, I'm like, oh, hang on a second, Abraham, I've got this for you. I turn around to go my back, and I turn back, and he's not there. Oh, where's he gone?
Abraham, the featherfall goes off. You
Yep.
still have to make you a dexterity save. You can make it with advantage. With advantage, yeah.
Oh, that's just a single. Let me roll again.
Fucking Christ.
Yeah,
So
so
what's that?
8.
Bloody hell.
I hate this hole.
I hate this hole too.
It's like it's not even a harder check. You guys just keep.
Okay, okay. I don't control the dice.
I'm gonna say that's a failure. So you drop the 60 feet instead of the 100 feet
Okay.
as previous. Roll me another one. Basically, it's just like keep rolling until you
Another
get success to tell me
another
how to-
dex.
Yeah, another dex with advantage.
Okay, that was just the standard roll.
You can right click on D&D Beyond to roll with advantage. By the way, you know that.
I know. I just like doing. I just like seeing what I get.
Okay, so
He
you
likes
drop
the
120
suspense.
feet.
Better than last time. No. Yeah,
Was
quite a
it? I
bit
think
better.
it was 100 feet better. That's
No, it was free. No, it was 300.
Right. Okay. So it takes you, I think. What was that?
Oh, we should have all gone at once. I can feather fall 5 people at a time, it turns out.
Oh,
Uh, definitely read that
So-
spell beforehand.
It was 12 seconds to fall down, but I hate it. I have to now track the 12 seconds here. And it's 20 feet to climb back up, and it's 120 feet, so 6 times.
It's fine. Maybe we can cheese this and give him something that might work properly. So the featherfall will affect him for a minute. So he's effectively got a shit levitate spell on him.
Okay, so you climb back up. It's now been nearly a minute again.
Well, if he just like pushed off the wall hard enough, in theory, he'd float over to the other side.
He'd still float and drop at the same time.
He'd still go down, but I feel like him making an athletics check will be better than an acrobatics check.
Mm.
You know?
I mean, if he's got the feather fall, I'll say he can add the acrobatics with advantage. So if you want to make the jump off the wall when you get to the top, and then
I see him start to go right. Stop. Take this. What are the long jump rules again? Someone quickly remind me. I know there is a rule for how far you can actually
Yeah,
make it.
I think it's if with a 5-foot run up you move to your strength score. I do believe is what it is.
something like that, yeah.
Or is it? Oh,
Long
so is
jump.
it the standing jump that lets you? One of them involves move speed. I swear.
Long jump is you have to move 5 feet and you can move up to your strength score. There might be a standing jump, but I think it's half.
No, no, no.
You can only jump half the difference if you make a high jump without the moving 10 feet. If you make a standing long jump, you can only leap half the distance of your 10 feet plus strength. The issue
That's
is
the
that's
height.
part of it, but it's more like
No,
you-
no,
it's
I'm
less
just because I've got potions. So seeing what I could do to make him go further.
true.
Drink this. I don't even give him the choice. I make him drink it. You get an extra D4 on saving throws for a minute.
All right, milkshake. You want to go for it again?
another athletics check.
Acrobatics check with advantage this time because you got the feather fall. Way. Is that way? It's 24.
Did you
right?
roll 2 12s?
Yes. I don't know why it did it like that.
So was it 12 plus anything, or just
No,
12?
it's just 12. I don't know why it did it like that. That's why.
Weird. Okay, doesn't matter. You get across. You
Yeah.
don't get across perfectly. You get across, and then you're probably about 60 feet down.
Okay, that's fine.
But you're across.
Yeah.
Who wants to go next?
I'm imagining that I am now acting like the guy in the back of the plane, you know, troops parachuting and
the
like,
fucking
go, go,
parachute
go! Just everybody go at once. I can stop you all from falling.
Okay.
Okay.
How many are of us? If he's gone, there's 5 of us now, right?
Rain, Mortfell, you, Garrick,
And Zoy's.
and Joyce. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, if we all sort of stay near each other, I can get all 5 of us with a feather fall if we need it.
What is it?
What are we rolling?
Right, jumping across. Everyone gets an acrobatics check, please.
20.
18.
Give me 1 second. I need to do it for rain as well.
Should we have Abraham roll on for Zoys?
Yes, please. Damn, he uses me.
So rolling over acrobatics with advantage.
Yes, but you can do it for Zoys.
I don't know what Zoe's pluses or not, but so let's just see what happens.
Tell me if anyone gets below a 5.
I got a 15.
Amazing. 5 was the DC.
Yeah.
That's really funny.
That's
That's
been
really
the
funny.
DC times, I'm not gonna lie.
The fact
again?
he's done it more than once.
Both Zoys and fucking Abraham twice.
God.
Oh god.
Or like above a 5, it's just conditioned on how far you drop, so you then how far you climb up. Otherwise, if you get below a 5, you stay on the same side.
It feels bad, man. And Zoy's plus is
I don't think more further can fail.
2.
Looking at this,
So you got 17.
No, he can't.
17. Cool. Did everyone get above a 15?
Yes.
Awesome. Yeah, you all get above there. You're all probably about 30. No, wait, you don't have the feather fall on you at the second. Yeah, you probably all land about the 60 feet mark. So you kind of land right next to Milkshake. All of you kind of like, you hear that ding 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 ding. That's what the fucking thing's going
That
on.
was freaking textbook, boys.
Can I have a stealth check from the stealthiest person?
I've got a +4.
I also have a +4. I'm trusting your rolls more today. Off you go.
Okay. Stealth roll.
See.
That's a 23.
Whew. And that's why we trust in James. The D&D Beyond Gods favour him.
So this thing gets a this, but it gets disadvantage because it was
Only
no
on this
light.
day, do you not remember how quickly I died as Erilyn?
This is very true.
What did you
But
get? 23. Fucking hell.
I've already rolled 2 nat 1s today. Sorry, a
True.
1 and a 2.
Right, you're not seen, just. Good lord.
They rolled well then.
Did they get a 22?
No, I rolled a disadvantage. So the jumping spiders have a disadvantage to see if there's no light or sound sources, but they get a chance to see you, like if you've jumped. So the first roll was 24 because I got the I think it was 19 plus 5. Second roll was a 22, and so I got a 17 plus 5. Thank God none of you turned the light on, basically.
Yes,
I turned the light off
definitely wasn't because I just forgot. It's fine. We all jumped at the same time. I imagine that would have helped Garrick get across.
Yeah.
Fine. It's fine.
Okay. It's now 12 on the dot. It's been some hours. You don't know how many.
It's been some hours.
Okay. So, you climb up. That takes you about 18 seconds. And the first thing you notice is when you climb up to this first path, is it's been blocked up. It looks like there's been a bunch of rocks put there.
I turn to look at the rest of the party. My face tranquil. Like, I cannot explain to you how angry I am right now.
Why?
I turn and point at the rocks.
This is true. What?
Well, can I
Yeah.
have an intelligence check out of everyone?
Is this for us to figure out why the rocks are there?
I just want an intelligence check.
Something tells me they've put rocks there because spiders are being bastards. Intelligence check.
Yeah.
Just straight intelligence.
Just
Yeah,
for
20.
intelligence.
I got 20.
Cool.
So James is gonna die in the first combat we have again.
You guys have been. I mean, everyone seems to roll pretty well, especially Stephen Abraham. Abraham and Oberon. Did you get an at 20, Oberon? Just out of curiosity. Okay, just unnatural. You didn't like. You know that while you were a fair distance away, you still think you would have been close enough to hear them put all these rocks. I mean, this rocks would looks like it was from a blasting or something like that, and it seems strange to you that they are here. Like, like how the hell have they managed to put up this whole pile of rocks? Mordfell, with your the fact that you've got experience in certain in magic and such, and that with that natural 20, they if they're saying that there's essentially been there they were fairly shortly before here, and these rocks looking like this and looks like a perfect kind of stop. You suspect this might be illusion magic.
Okay, I just put my hand forward and try to push through it.
You can get through easy.
It is just an illusion. It is fine. We can move forward. But that does mean that someone's out here fucking with us.
Does it mean someone's fucking with us, or someone in the town has put this here so spiders don't come through?
This is good point. Could be either.
I now turn and look at Abraham. I'm genuinely upset he saw the illusion but didn't think of that. I lean over the edge, like maybe I should just jump.
Look, I'm gonna look at you and go. Look, there are people out here who do commit ambushes on people walking past. It is not unheard of. Especially the. He looks at you and goes, "The other elves."
Trust me, I'm fully aware of what people do in dark holes.
Good. So, yes, it could be. It definitely could be to do with the town, but it could also be an ambush.
Well,
so
let's
just,
ask our resident expert. And I turn and look at Rain. Do you think the elves are this high up?
I hope not.
She hopes not.
But it's not a no.
It's not a no.
This will be the first time you've heard her speaking Elvish, by the way, Mordfell. It's a distinctively Drow accent compared to like the Elvish you just heard from. Like you're hearing the Elvish, and obviously you can understand through your magic.
Mm-hmm.
But it distinctly sounds very different. Like they sound like they're kind of quite posh.
Yeah, I
In
like to
terms of
think
elves?
when Oberon talks in Elvish, it's literally like talking to like the royal family or something. Like it's just stupidly posh.
I love this.
This is when I make the Drow fucking Elvish all like Cockney.
Oh no, the Cockney elves.
No, the Drow Elvish is going to be more like you're talking to someone from, as I said, very ancient kind of times.
Okay. I cock my head a little bit at it, but I don't. Again, I don't say nothing.
He knows how to stay quiet. Cool.
Wait,
Right.
It is not my place. I don't
Yeah,
know this
Are you guys heading to Ral?
Just before that, I'd like to do a quick Arcana check on this illusion to see if it's like a spell that's been placed, or if it's something more like what I do, where it's tied to an object.
Give me an investigation check.
Not Arcana? I
Arcana
don't know why I'm
or
arguing this. My investigation is better, but you know.
Arcana or investigation, I'll give it that. Like, for the second condition, it's investigation, so you can
16.
work with it. Okay. So you look around and You can see that there are two beams there that weren't there before. Like it looks like two wooden, not wooden beams. Of course, not wooden beams.
Steel beams?
No, they're
Jet
kind of
fuel
like
steel beams?
They look like obsidian, kind of like two bars. on
Obsidian
the side of the wall.
beams. Fuck me.
Yeah.
I kind of want to take that. Well, I
But
like
it seems
a
like
big, thick.
they are. You think you're not exactly sure on what spell it is. You don't recognize it, but you think there is some. These two beams are correlated to it.
Hmm. Okay. I didn't see anything that looks like this obsidian in either of the towns we've been in yet, have we?
No.
No, cool.
Did you hear the distinct sound of like a zombie going as you're walking along?
Sounds like a fucking 8-bit zombie.
Yes.
Sounds like a Minecraft villager.
Arr. Let's just say, guys, I don't know why my cat is sat on the smallest box known to wall with its back to me on the couch. It's got a full couch next to it where I can sit down, but it's sat on a box.
Might be peeing on it.
Hope not.
My cat's up. I remember once I went to my dad's, like, we were walking up the stairs and my dad's bedroom was open and there's like
Your
a
dad was pissing in the corner.
No, there's a laundry basket and there's like the cat was like looking at the wall backwards and I was like, pointed at my sister. So why is the cat just looking at the wall and sitting in the basket? It's like, oh no! She picks him up and she pisses all over the whole room.
Very nice.
I'm like sitting there thinking, it probably would just be better to leave him in there.
So as we're walking, can I sort of linger to the back of the group and try and talk to Rain and ask her if the drow have a fondness for using obsidian as, I don't know, like focuses for spells?
I never got like you see that, as I said, she feels uncomfortable with talking about this as usual. Look, I never been to the major parts of the city where you'd find out. Possibly. Like,
I suppose let me rephrase my question. How common is obsidian?
Not very common. Not
Okay.
especially not up here.
So not up here. There we go. That means there's going to be an outside source. Something's happened. Either they've pulled out all the stops and they are using the last of their obsidian, or something is here and doesn't want us going into this town. I will now subtly go around the group and tell everybody to be on guard.
Okay. You do see that Rain is now kind of holding the spear to her side, and like she's like gripped the grapple hook essentially in her other hand.
I'll be walking with the longbow out as well.
So we're past we're past most things. Yeah.
I believe we are in this tunnel.
Yes. You're going towards Ral. Lal.
Oh god, I don't like that sound. Are we going to find a mind flayer in there?
Don't tempt me.
So, as we're just kind of walking along, how and why are you down here? You don't find many of your type down here. It seems to be a very
We fell down a
situational
hole.
people. You fell down a hole.
Yes.
How big was the hole?
I
And how
created
did-
said hole.
You created. How the hell did you do? And looks at your size. No, I can imagine it.
I just turned back and just used the exact words he said earlier to me. Magic.
Like,
I like you.
sarcastically waves his hands around.
I like you a lot. You don't mind I know this area quite well. We are pretty safe around here.
I
I
wouldn't be
still
too
can't-
sure about that.
It's not terrible. It's not great either, but I
Okay.
mean, what am I supposed to say? We're all fucked.
Sometimes you just have to be realistic.
Okay, it is a great possibility that we could be dead. You're a lot.
So, as I'll tell you, probably takes about another 20 minutes, but you manage to make your way to Ral again.
Before we enter, does it look like there's... Like, can we see people walking around in the town?
Give me a perception check.
Fucking... What's my perception? I think it's +1. +4. 15.
15. So you see people walking around, but it's less walking around, more hurrying around. Like they look like they are moving quickly. You're not hearing any sounds of screaming or smell of burning or anything like that.
Okay. Well,
And you do see that the great big rope wall is up, but you notice that it's been more armored in a way. Like it looks like the actual ropes have been kind of you're seeing kind of like essentially bits have been cladded to it.
okay.
Okay.
I will point all of this out to the group. And I will start watching behind us as we sort of progress towards the town.
Sure, I'll
Yeah,
sort you
can
sort
I-
of perception for that.
I was
if
about to
you-
say, yeah, can I do like a perception check every little bit?
But just roll me a perception check. We'll just use that as a straight roll. Let's see,
I got 16 on the second
Cool.
one.
milkshake.
Damn!
24.
Give me a second.
You've just spotted someone.
Uh, Abraham.
Yeah.
Instinctively, Abraham. You're not sure, and you very, very, very briefly see it. But you think you see a very small figure behind you. But you only see it for a second.
I like halt, and I literally just say, guys, we're not alone here. Before one of you does a smart ass comment that's saying there's 5 of us here and a dead person, I don't mean it in that way.
Just keep heading towards the town, and I'm gonna reach over Abraham's back and try and take one of Erlen's arrows.
Yoink.
Well, you can't cast light on one of my not real arrows, sadly.
As an action, can I, as a held action, if something happened, I'd like to cast light on that arrow for Oberon.
Yeah, I'll sort of lean over and say, yeah, if you could pop light on this, I'll shoot it down there in a moment. For now, let's just keep backing up into this town.
All right. You start heading towards town, and you get up to the rope netting. Like you're not having major issues with that.
I'll look over at Ray and just be like, do your thing, get us in.
You see her kind of walk over to it. And she's like looking at this, like cladded roping. She calls out, "Hello."
Hello.
You wouldn't actually understand that. You just hear her undercommon. She's calling that out to the town. She doesn't like speaking Elvish.
Sounds like she's belching.
Basically.
That's gross.
And you see a few people come across. You see the kind of like hurried whispering in her. She kind of gives a nod. She's like, and you see them like they do move the rope for they do move the rope netting for you. Like you probably could squeeze through these bars as well. It's not like designed to stop humans.
Yeah. Yeah, I
And
mean,
basically-
I'll go last, and I'll like cautiously back up, still pointing this arrow.
You don't see anything come towards you in the darkness at this stage. If you want to give me a perception check just to see if you can see it as well.
Sure thing. Ook. 13.
No, you don't see anything. Like it looks like it's just darkness. We're not even sure if there was something. You didn't hear it yourself.
Hmm.
All right. You guys are now all back in Rahl, town you've obviously been in before. They look like the whole town looks like it's in a kind of like they don't look like they're screaming, running around. They don't look like they're being attacked, but it looks like they are preparing stuff quickly. Might be packing stuff up as well.
This is very strange.
I'll pop the arrow I took from Erilyn back in her quiver. Don't need it no more.
Yeah.
Should we go and find the town elder? I forgot his name. I'm not gonna lie.
So boy.
It's Jeremy now. Okay, let's go find Jeremy.
I don't think I ever wrote down the down number.
I feel like we did ask him his name, but I've totally forgotten it.
Yeah, I definitely put a lot of intention into
Oh, at the very least, we should go and find this Nivnoblin that I've also forgotten the name of. I know we asked him because we made an awkward point of not asking him. Yeah.
I know he did.
Let's find out what's going on.
Oh. You can find both the Swarf Neblin and the Town Elder, and looks like the Swarf Neblin seems to be like basically just in like he's either making crates. You can see like a bunch of them. They seem to be like very hollowed out stone crates, if it was to describe them.
Right.
Like heavy as shit. They look like.
Need a
There's
bit.
some rudimentary wheels underneath. And he also seems to be creating some spears as well, looking like a kind of a cheap version of what Rain is holding.
Mordor Rain, you're gonna have to ask. We can't speak to these guys.
And Zoy's, but Zoy's isn't here.
Zoy's is, no, he's doing his thing. It's like doing Cat's Cradle in the back or something.
Sorry?
You can kind of. What happened to Cameron, by the way? I feel like I completely blanked that.
Oh, I didn't even hear the ping.
No.
Birds.
Does it look like we had Cameron in this session? Okay.
I've heard nothing from him.
So you all are kind of. He doesn't seem to be paying. Like it looks like he's like heavily invested into like what he's doing. Like you think you probably would have to kind of like speak to him just to get him.
How familiar are you with this town?
Familiar am I from this town?
Um,
This town.
You know of it. You've been through it because it's the distinctively like if you're going from below, the kind of safer route. But I wager you've kind of only been travelled through it essentially.
Okay. I go straight up to him and I go, "Hello, my friend. It's been a while. How have you been?" And I hold my hand out.
See him kind of.
It's me,
Oh.
Mordfell. You know me, yes.
I think I remember you. Yeah, you came through a couple of days ago, didn't you?
I did indeed, yes, and I bought some of your wonderful wares for your fantastic city. Anyway, my friends here, they're in need of talking to you. Now, I would like to be a translator, if that's all right.
Sure. Oh, he seems like less confused looking at the rest of you because, you have talked fairly recently in a decent amount.
The reason I'm doing this is I don't know if he can talk common.
He cannot.
He cannot. Okay, that's cool.
He's like, it's good to see you all. Have you managed to acquire the Death Bloom?
Yep, got a couple long up.
Oh, you guys have ingested Death Bloom.
I'm not sure ingested is the right word, but yes.
Are we going further down?
We are. Anyway, what's going on? Before we get off topic.
So, sorry, I've been quite busy packing. I've got to be. They want about I think 10 of these crates by the end of the day. A few more next. I made a few more tomorrow and such.
Packing for what?
You crossed over, right? I'm surprised you got over quite easily. These spiders have. I mean, you mentioned that they're probably looking to go towards the surface, but it's been a torrent of them, more than we've ever seen, really. We've deployed one of the defenses on the tunnels just to prevent them from coming down.
So the
here.
illusion was you guys.
Yeah, sorry,
No, that's
we
fine.
didn't even know how to warn
We
you
were
in
worried
time,
it wasn't you guys.
we wanted to warn you, but we didn't. This was kind of like you guys were gone for a few hours, and then everything was coming up. Basically, Rao was safe in terms of regard of obviously we've got these rope walls up, but with this many spiders, we don't think we can keep this safe. We're planning to leave the wolves up, maybe just abandon them and turn this into a kind of defensive outpost. We've communicated with Sanganlar, it's kind of like the trading hub down here.
Oh yeah, Sanganlar. I know that place well.
Yeah, you definitely would like Sanganlar is kind of like the big travel hub. They've told us that we can move in temporarily, at least until we can find maybe another cave. We're not sure, but we're doing it in trade for taking over this cave itself. They are planning to have a bunch of defenses mounted here.
I see. When's the town planning to move?
Tomorrow, day after.
We need to head that way ourselves.
Okay.
But we're still on
we'll-
something of a time limit.
I mean, we need to get out. Like the tomorrow would be the best, but as I said, we need to get these crates done. There's a bunch of packing we need to do around the town. We're trying to. The houses, at least, we could take down partial of them and take them with us. But like, we just need to make sure everything's packed. If you are up for assisting us with us, we'll be able to get out quicker. We could be out tomorrow, same time as you guys.
Abraham, what do you think? I like the idea of safety in numbers, but I don't like the idea of wasting time.
I'm poor in many ways here.
What?
I'd say time is of the essence.
It might also give us a chance to rest and regain our energy.
When Abraham just finished his sentence, he's like, that's also a good point.
You need rest. You could just jump down the hole.
Mate,
Efficiency.
we've done one adventure without rest, and let me tell you.
Do you know, I agree, let's rest here. And I just out to IRL, my cat's now decided to get comfy on this box. I essentially got its head on the couch with the rest of its body on the fucking tiny cardboard
Yeah.
box.
I've seen the picture. I'm very impressed it's maintained position on the box.
No, in fact, no, wait, but it's just moved now slightly. It's now on 2 boxes.
Very funny.
My cat impresses me on a daily-to-day basis.
If I fit, I sit.
Exactly.
You know, the true roles of a spider. Spider.
Spider.
Fucking hell.
I
I've
mean,
got
you're
it.
not wrong, but
You've clearly got something on the brain.
The least efficient.
Okay, so are we happy to hang out here and help prepare the town to move and then move with them?
Cool. You sure?
Yes.
All right. I'm not even going to make you do rolls for it. This was more a time thing, too. You get winding away packing, and I imagine you might be helping the Swarfnebben out, Oberon. You know, maybe
Yeah,
helping.
I'll
with
go
his
where my
build
skills are required.
I imagine Mordfell, you might be coming in as a kind of coordinator for certain groups, like kind of like, this team kind of helps do this. Abraham, I imagine your brute strength kind of helps. So does Abraham. So does Garrick, and Zoe's kind of just
Is there
it's
too?
like. But you know when you see like two guys carrying a box and the third one in the middle is like carrying it, and then like the guy third in the middle like kind of steps away for a second and nothing changes.
Yeah.
He's not been lifting.
I'd also like to go and help any of the injured if possible.
At the second, there's no injuries.
That's
You healed them all up, I believe, last time.
I did, yeah.
And you guys kind of get you managed to get it all done in probably about 8 hours. You managed to pack everything, and they say, you know, it's now less camping, more like they've got everything on the they've got all their supplies kind of in like sleeping beds, all made out of silk, which are all quite comfortable. But yeah, this is more comfortable. Some of the beds you've slept over on the surface is spider silk sleeping bags. And you're gonna camp out for the night. Can someone roll me a D100?
yep, I can do that.
And can someone else roll me a D6?
Okay, I'll do it.
3.
Fuck.
4.
That's a 3 is quite impressive.
Imagine rolling higher on a d6. Now, is low good or bad? It's the question.
Well, it's something.
It's bad.
I'm not saying anything. You guys can all take a long rest.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna scan him.
Remember to get the thingamajig. Lesser restoration.
Yes.
How long is a long rest? It's 8 hours, right?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I need to get rid of something and I
Cool.
don't know what
Okay.
to get rid of.
What level is it? Is it level 2?
Yeah, I've done it.
Cool.
And something of value was lost.
What was it?
Can't tell you.
Greater restoration.
Oh god. Isn't that a level 5 spell?
No,
Yeah,
I got rid of magic detection.
That's fine, I've got detect magic.
I know, that's what I said.
That's alright then.
Now this is when I make a whole section where you have to look around by looking through detect magic.
Oh,
You know what, Luca?
cast detect magic on my the goggles. We got magic goggles.
Yeah, I've not intentionally done it, but I'll just see what the time is in game.
Nice.
What's the time in game?
420.
Fuck's sake. Why are we here?
Just to suffer. Every day I feel my leg or arm. Damn it.
Okay. You all wake up, and
Very much upon the little makeup.
you kind of feel. Can I have a perception check from? Yeah, all of. Oh no, everyone but Mordfell.
Oh,
I thought it
fuck
was
yeah,
like-
baby.
I thought it was something that like I've done or something like that for a second. I was like, oh, wait,
Yeah,
hang on a
Mordfell just
second,
smells bad. Everybody roll perception to see if you can see where the smell's coming from. I got to 23.
Cool. Abraham. Abraham.
Sorry. Yeah, what did you say?
Perception check, please.
Perception. Do-do-do. Base bash boss perception goes nosh.
Bloody hell. We just rolled a stealth check. Oh,
No.
I see. That's what we're checking for, is it?
What?
Just saw a stealth check come in from Mordfell.
No? What?
No?
Or maybe it
No,
was
genuine.
maybe it was your D100's gone through as a stealth check.
I did
It
see
might, it might just be the stealth check has finally gone through from like.
Really?
But no, it said it was a 3.
Oh,
It might
oh,
have been your
weird.
D100. Strange.
Yeah, I was gonna say I haven't actually clicked anything in ages.
Yeah, Mordfell's it's just custom roll 1D100.
It
for
said-
me.
it
So
unknown
both of
player
you got
stealth
above
check.
20.
Bizarre.
You distinctively notice when you wake up, and then you kind of got up.
Everything's
stretched
gone.
yourself. No, you notice that you kind of got a slight buzzing on you. It's not hurting. It feels like you kind of got a buzzing in your head, and as you kind of turn your head, like looking at everyone, kind of like it feels kind of like you're kind of waking up. You're noticing the buzzing comes in the direction of, kind of Garrick, Zoe's, and Abraham and yourself. Like you can't feel it of yourself, but you kind of both feel there's a buzzing whenever you look at each other.
Mushroom friends. Abraham, I have a feeling that you should use that spell.
I don't know what counts like. Could you say that again? Sorry, I'm tired.
It's all right. So whenever you look at Garrick, Zoe's, or Oberon, Abraham,
Mhm.
you're feeling a kind of a buzzing in your head. Like even if you turn away, you could tell where they are.
Maybe
I
we
notify.
test
I
the
notify the
boundary.
rest of the group. I notify the rest of the group of this and ask, can they notice this as well?
Yeah.
Everyone notices
Very
it.
strange. Maybe we can test the limits of how useful this will be.
Yes.
Like,
Let's all head to different areas and see how far it works.
if I walk to the other side of the town, do I still know?
You notice that, like Abraham, you stop noticing Oberon. Imagine Garrick does the same thing, just as a character. Oberon, you notice when he leaves about 10 feet, he stops buzzing. Garrick, when he gets about 50 feet. And distinctively, only Garrick.
Abraham, I think you should use the spell on Garrick first.
Lesser restoration.
I think he might have it the worst.
Are you casting the spell?
Maybe we should actually do some checks and
Hang on a
why-
second. Hang on a second.
see
Before you
what's
do
good.
anything, would I'm assuming I'm awake at this point.
Yeah.
Do I have any insight into this before they fuck around too much?
Give me a nature check.
A nature check.
Yep.
That is a 14.
I'd say you wouldn't. So, like, you've already heard of this.
It's just,
beats me.
it's just weird surface people stuff.
The only thing I'm worried is, will it remove the mushroom?
shouldn't do. It shouldn't get rid of the death wound because I don't think it's a disease, right?
It also states in the spell that it gets rid
It
of
could be
one effect.
blinded,
Ah,
deaf, and
one
paralyzed
effect.
poison.
That's fair. If it only gets rid of one effect, that's fine. Then you can pick which effect it will be.
So what I do is I go up to Garrick and I flick him on his nose and cast it.
Before you cast it,
Yes.
as you stand up to Garrett, anyone, I think everyone is still in the vicinity of Abraham.
Mm.
You distinctly feel that Abraham's about to do a bad thing. Like, this feels very wrong.
Oh boy.
Abraham, can I have kind of a... Ooh, I need like a willpower. I think wisdom probably be the best for that.
Yeah.
Can I have a wisdom save? Yeah, no.
At 20, motherfucker.
That can't be
Thank God it's
defeated.
Abraham.
Like, you feel like you don't know what it is. You don't think it's part of your rational mind, but you feel what you're about to do is extremely wrong. Like, you feel like you're about to hurt Garrick, and Garrick is giving you a look of like you're going to hurt him.
Oh God, please no.
But actually, that's about the point. Garrick would also have to do one. You see the recipient of something, and he's also out stage. What is Garrick's stats? Not looked at them in a fucking while. Oh, where did he level up? Oh, good, he leveled up and didn't beyond.
Where is the splooge?
I'm sorry, what?
Sorry, Cameron. Where is Cameron?
I don't know.
Okay. You see Cameron kind of... let's say Karen. You see Garrett kind of freak out. Like, he's trying to pull himself away from you.
Yeah.
Could I have... Like, what do you... Like, you've not cast a spell yet, but...
No.
Are you going to try forcing yourself forward and try forcibly touch him?
Yes.
And then you can test his strength check then.
Seeing this nonsense happening, can I help Abraham?
Yeah, sure. Abraham, you get an advantage.
$18.
Cool. Alright, so... Okay, so what'd you get? 18. Yeah. You're able to push past Garrick, and you see kind of him stop resisting.
Mhm.
You also sense the buzzing has stopped coming in his direction.
Okay. I turn to Oberon and says, I am honestly worried.
I'm also concerned. I wasn't expecting a reaction like that. How much energy, spell slots, question mark, do you have?
How many of us are like this?
I think it's me, you, and Zoys now.
I can do it 2 more times.
We're gonna have to weigh this up, whether it's worth wasting your spells to get rid of this now, or if this is gonna cause a big problem later in a fight. I think you should probably use it on yourself.
Okay.
Just to.
Have we
long-
actually figured out what it actually does yet?
No, and I don't want
I think we have a strong inkling as to what it does.
Yes, I've got a good idea. I'd like to cast it on myself.
Because, you know, if
Do I need to
gets
do
ya.
another willpower?
Yes, please. Can I have a wisdom save? You gotta feel this.
Oh boy.
You see Abraham, and I will say, Abraham, this will cost. Actually, no, it wouldn't cost you the spell, but that'd be even crueler for me. You see Abraham kind of try to put his hand up, like, and try to put it onto himself. But Abraham, this is a bad idea. Like, you think it's like, why am I doing this? Like, this could be useful in battle. No. Like, this is wrong, and you can't cast a spell on yourself.
Okay, on that note, I'll try and do it to Aubrun.
I think regardless of the thing telling me no, I'm going to back away from Abraham. Like, Abraham, you were the more important one here. Try again later.
Okay. The only other thing I was going to suggest is, Aubrun, could you wrap my hands together with rope?
Why?
It's a touch spell.
Okay.
If I'm touching myself and I cast it.
That was a turn of phrase. I mean, if you want to try again, I can use another of my potions on you. That'll give you a little bit of extra.
No,
Just
I'm
as a
not.
rule thing, and just like
That's a good point.
We're
It's
gonna have
hard
to
to
try.
explain
We'll
it.
try again in the future.
yeah,
No, we
hard to
can't just
explain
sit
it
here and
now.
keep trying.
Yeah,
I
I was
appreciate that.
going to. Yeah, that's fine.
You wage on that to get the motivation to try it again in yourself. It's going to take. You need another long rest just to kind of
Okay.
What the
like
hell?
recover from it.
Yeah.
Okay, you got Garrett though.
We did get Garrick, and Garrick was a lot worse. If he was going purely off of distances, he was 5 times worse than the rest of us.
But why was he worse?
Because he went down. Maths.
My God, how did you know?
In fact, does Zoyce actually have the mushroom? Because he wasn't with us.
This is a scenario where I want to talk to Zoyce because I personally think, he wasn't with you, but he was in theory in that battle. Like, logically, like
Hey,
as an RP thing.
I'm gonna argue if you're gonna give him the negatives, we get him in fucking combat as an NPC from now on.
Yep,
He's
I
not
agree
here.
with that.
Not wrong. But this is why I wasn't going to give him the negatives. But
Then that's fine. He doesn't have the negative.
but
Just rack on the buzzing on him.
I didn't actually say the buzzing on Zoyce, I don't think. Did I?
Did.
I did. All right,
Mm.
that was supposed to be a mistake anyway. Oh well.
That's
yeah,
fine.
Zoyce
Though.
wouldn't
That's
have
fine. Okay, cool.
Is there any buzzing coming from Maryland?
it. You can't tell.
Yeah, is there any
No.
buzzing coming from Maryland?
You can't sense any.
That's cool. That would be fucking funny. It's just there. It's just not taken root because of the old repose. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. I think that's fine for now. We'll try again on you later. Old Abraham. Because if whatever this is gets you and we can't bring Errolyn back, what then? Exactly. Exactly. Nothing. I'm expendable.
this.
It's fine. Aubrun's always trying to throw away his life.
Mordfell is just looking at you guys and being like, she was important to you, wasn't she? She wasn't just someone you met recently. I can tell.
You can kind of tell who they met recently, can't you? That sense of camaraderie.
Yeah. Anyway. Aubrun just swiftly ignores you.
How long does the casting of Blessed Restoration take? Abraham?
Yeah, sorry.
How long does the Lesser Restoration take to cast?
It's touch, isn't it?
Wait, is it an action?
Oh, it is. Yeah, it's a casting action.
Okay. I'm
And
going to have to
it-
start asking about this stuff because of fucking... Right, so 12 seconds to pass with that. I have to track the fucking seconds.
Love it. Oh, it's gonna be so sad when we're 1 turn late.
Don't you dare say that. Don't you? Oh,
Oh my god. Okay. Hey, well, at least
Maybe
in that
we should go
situation,
to-
we can have Zoyce bring her back as a zombie, and then nothing else can get her. Feels bad, but you know.
God, I felt like I'm just a piece of meat being talked about. It's weird.
What do you mean, you're Mordfell?
Morphil feels like a piece of meat.
Okay. So I presume the townsfolk are getting ready to move out then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose I'll just.
Townsfolk,
I'll just
transform and roll out.
fuck's sake. I'll just go and join the preparations.
Cool. So the preparations take about 10 minutes. Ding ding. And you guys start rolling out. You have a fairly easy travel. It probably takes you about another 20 minutes to get to Sangalar.
Oh, those are the words I like to hear.
That's here.
Yeah, I know.
Ah, right, sorry. I thought you were marking that.
No, he said those are the words I like to hear.
And you arrive, and compared to Mus, which you've obviously seen, and that's kind of a bigger city, but there's mostly fungus, and Rao, which has been kind of a small kind of a spiderweb houses and one big kind of spiderweb trade house essentially. Sangalar is huge. Like you see that there is like a lot of buildings around. There's seen marketplaces, like from what you can gather. On the roof, you can see there is extra buildings going along, and you see there's like rope bridges going towards these, like going up the city. You can go basically walk along. They're very precarious. You see people are walking along the rope bridges with kind of confidence. It looks like they've been walking on these for their whole lives, essentially. And it's condensed in here.
I imagine with the extra town coming in, it's very packed.
Yes. Luckily, the extra town is probably about 20 people, 20, 30 at most. They also are bringing their spider herd.
I hate the term spider herd. I just don't.
No, we discovered it's called a clutter, right?
Is that
Oh yeah, that was it.
It was a cluster or a clitter or something.
a
Cluster.
clitoris?
Cluster. I think it might have
A
been
clitoris of spiders.
Why are you this way?
Please
Yeah, it was
ignore him.
it
He's
was a cluster or
sensitive.
a cluster. There's a group of spiders.
Yes, the cluster of spiders come towards you.
It just sounds gross.
So, you approach Shangri-La, and you see a few of you see what you think are guards. They look like, instead of the kind of sleek leather, like that seems to be crafted from the, like in the Hunters of the Rao, which Rain was part of. Right, they seem like the Hunters seem like they were more like the guards in a weird way. Sangan-La seems to have. You suspect it looks like plate mail in a weird way. It looks like the actual they've taken the fucking carapace of the spiders and mounted it to their chests like a hard fucking back and front.
Quite cool.
I'm imagining what's that film where the kid gets turned really small and hangs out with the ants?
And Bully.
Yeah. They give him armor made of fucking bug carapace and that.
Potentially, yeah. And helmet-wise, you think it's kind of it looks like they've got interwoven spider silk with this kind of carapace mounted at stages as well.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go to the toilet, guys. We're back in a sec.
Cool. All right. So
Right.
you see them kind of. The Swarfneblin will communicate to both Mordfell and Rain and say, "Thank you for coming with us. I know there wasn't any threats along the way, but the packing and everything allowed us to get out of there quicker. In theory, that they shouldn't be able to get to us. I mean, the illusion and the webs themselves would be a pretty good preventative measure, but yeah, we can't ever risk it just in case." We wanted to present you something before we left, parted ways. It's not much. We don't really have much left in the. We don't have enough to spare. We need to try to divvy up some resources here, and basically kind of like pulls out from a pouch. It gives you 75 gem rock.
I can't remember. Is that a lot?
It's the currency they use down here instead of gold, right?
Yeah. I just can't
Well, we'll put it
remember if
into
that's a lot.
perspective. I think Erlen's got 150 gold, and that's pretty much the entire gold of the party.
Oh, shit.
So, effectively, we've just gained an extra third. Although I think we now have more gem rock than we do gold. It's kind of funny.
You've helped the people down here. They've been nice.
Yeah, I know, right? The only friends we've made are the ones that are underground.
Underground in a shit scenario.
That's why we get on.
These are the friends we made along the way.
Birds of a feather and all that.
Alright.
So we need to go talk to the council. Sorry, it's a trifecta down here. I think it is, or I can't remember the fucking that government's called. But it's three leaders.
Triumvirate.
That's the one.
I'm back.
It's like we need to go talk to the triumvirate down here. They apparently they've resourced some houses for us to live in. So we need to go get that coordinated. Rain, are you coming with us? And she kind of gives a look to you guys.
For a second, I really thought you were waiting for one of us to say something, and we were like, "Wait, hang on, no, she's your character."
No, it's the age-old DM's playing D&D with himself.
It's like she gives a look to you. It's like she looks back to them. It's like speaks in undercom and turns back around, and kind of motions you to kind of like leave this leave an area. Kind of go sounding like a alleyway essentially, like kind of more in the shadows.
But she's shooing us away from the conversation.
No, she's trying to take you guys away from the. It's all from everyone's like asking to ask her to talk. It's like ask if you're coming, and she's like basically trying to motion you guys away so she doesn't talk Elvish in front of them. Essentially.
Gotcha. Sure. I'll go.
She yeah, whoever comes. My work is to help this town, and obviously I was tasked with getting you to Musson back. But I'd like to help if I could. But I don't want to. She seems kind of indecisive in a way. Like I really would like to help, but I want to guarantee that they're saved. But what are your plans?
I think if anybody looks at Auron, he's just genuinely shocked. I don't think anyone's ever offered to just help. It's like what?
Look, I won't deny this. I was supposed to be the cape carer for all of you. It was my job, and while I'm not a major fan of elves, and I really don't like speaking in Elvish, but if it's the only way we can communicate, I'm forced to accept the fact that it is a communication method. But I couldn't help her. Because I was too weak. That bloody operation went fucking so poorly. I couldn't help you guys, and maybe that's what made Aaron a fool. I don't know, but I'd like to try and rectify this.
I go over, put my hand on dead Erlen's shoulder. Good job.
You just see like a hand just gives a thumbs up.
It's like the Terminator 2 death. Oh.
I do also have some business I've been meaning to rectify, so maybe I can use this.
Honestly, I'm not gonna say no to help. I can give them what I can to help them look after themselves, but I do think that the best way we're gonna solve this problem is closing that hole and dealing with the big thing in the pit.
Yes. Mordfell just
going
nods.
after
He has
the
no
mother.
idea what's going on.
By the way, Mordfell, there's a big thing in the pit.
Okay. Thumbs up.
Morphel would know this. Like,
I know.
it is a common knowledge. There's more common knowledge from, like, not these towns, essentially. It's like, you're going after her mother.
I really don't want to, but yes.
It's okay. And I put a hand. I said, my village is actually on the way. We can have a pit stop.
I'll go to village of Mordfells. Yay!
He just looks at you and goes, "Who hurt you?" No,
Who didn't?
I don't know. I will join you. I'm fighting the mother it's just suicide. Like, compared to everything else we've done, it's like, there is no fighting the mother unless you have, possibly all of the drow and all of the sacred order.
Oh, good. Hey man, all I can say is we've killed a kind of dark god before. You know? That was a thing we did.
You never. If you've ever fought something on the same level, I'm terrified about what's this surface you've talked about.
It's just nervous laughter.
Abraham's head backs away slightly.
Don't. Somehow we went from regular people to seeing so much shit you wouldn't believe. It happened in about 2 months.
I think it's at this point Mordfell would step in and say, "I've been waiting a while to see if I could trust you guys, but I think I should let you know. My village obviously would be under attack by these creatures, and it would be a great help if you helped me. However, I would not expect you to do it for free. I am aware that my village actually contains diamonds."
The way you said that, you sounded like a Bond villain.
Blah, 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 blah.
I have diamonds.
I have diamonds. It
It's the
just
accent.
turns around.
Every
He's
fucking
like,
Bond is an
he's-
Eastern European.
he's picked up a smaller spider. He's stroking it as he
Oh, God.
turns.
Honestly, I'm just like,
He's actually just petting Rain.
Abraham, maybe we should have gone underground a lot earlier. Like, yes, the situation's horrible, but we've actually met people that don't want to kill us.
I know.
It's kind of weird.
It's nice in a weird way.
It's refreshing.
The fact that I've only ever had one person ask about my robes as well makes me very happy.
But yeah, we will take any help we can get. Honestly, we're in the business of making allies at the moment.
We're in the ally making
It's,
business.
it's become painfully clear that we have none, and most of the surface wants to kill us at the moment.
Yes. I mean, it's good. You help me, I help you. Well, my village helps you, but they know me well, and I have good stead there. They will not say no.
Who knows? Maybe after we definitely all survive this, every single one of us, no one else dies for sure, we can give you some connections to the surface folk.
It would be great help. It
Perhaps
really
we can
would
start
be.
trading, and you guys can have word. And I hold up longbow.
I look at it and I go, "It's been a long time since I've seen that, I must admit." We used to have trade routes, you know. But, since the other thing, yeah, many pathways were closed up or forgotten about throughout the years.
The surface certainly doesn't seem aware of this. down here.
No, no. It's been thousands of years. I do not know about, like, firsthand. Just stories passed down.
Much the same. The only reason I vaguely know is because of my dad.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense.
But we don't talk about him. He's an asshole.
We don't. Oh, okay then. We'll ignore father figures. I do same. Now, come now. I'll show you on the map where we are headed. And he pulls out a map. It basically shows you this, what you were looking at on the thing. But it'd be nice for flavor if he had a map of where he goes.
Yes, but you have a map. The DM doesn't fully at the second.
Please tell me that everything that's hidden is just grey.
These areas I have unexplored.
It's not a good start. Why is that there?
The problem is there's war going over there, so I've no idea. It's fuck of war, you know?
Wait, so is that actual wars happening down there? Or?
No.
Okay,
It was joke. It was
like,
joke.
Oh god, I don't want to have to turn the tide in another war.
Well, I like the fact that that's.
I like the way that I said all that, and Luca wouldn't have a fucking clue what I was going on about. He's probably panicking. He's like, war? What fucking war?
Well, there might be a war. I don't know.
Yeah, there might be, but like, how would you know that I know?
You know, you go for the yes and in terms of RP.
Exactly.
Yes, and there's a war.
It's the same as improv comedy, you know? Yes and, yes and.
This is not improv comedy.
No, this is improv comedy, James. It's improv tragedy.
Improv
Just
horror.
improv Shakespearean.
Fucking okay, well, it sounds like we've got ourselves a little fellowship on the go.
There you go.
Are you telling me I'm gonna have to actually come up with stats to rain?
Yeah, man, sounds like it. What I don't know how much help it's gonna be, but what I was planning to do is give probably the Snivnublin a couple of the explosive arrows that I made for Erlen.
Ooh. Yeah, no. Full Blood would like it, so interesting.
I will explain to him how I made them, and I would say, you know, they explode, so they might cause cave-ins, but they will probably scare spiders away.
I wonder if we can mount these to we can change into slings.
Oh, I'm sure you can. I pull out a little vial of what was originally the concoction. Just throw that.
Oh. This is gonna be
Yes, Oberon is arming the uprising. Fight the spiders.
I'll see if I can, like, maybe try helping the concoction. No, I'm gonna try working on it myself, if possible. If you'd allow me.
Of course, this is why I'm giving it to you. Look after yourselves. Anyway, we're going in the hole. Okay.
Okay. The Fellowship of the Underweb has started.
It's the regular Lord of the Rings theme, except it's played on a cat keyboard.
Oh no, I just want the really terrible recorder one.
Yeah. Or it's like someone crying for each of the notes. Where?
All right. So, you guys all leave. Are you leaving Sangam-La?
We did get some money. Is it worth? Do we need anything? Can we think? I don't think we're gonna have enough to. I doubt they have potions readily available. And I doubt we have enough to get any decent ones.
You see, Rain probably would just like she will communicate. It's like, all right, I need to go tell those dipsticks of my fucking hunting apprentices what to do.
They're standing there T-posing, waiting for orders.
Rule number 1: don't die.
I'll meet up with you near the entrance towards Kezi in, I'd say, half an hour to an hour.
Thumbs up.
In this market, like pulls out that little fucking time clock thing I was talking about, but previously, like in between this like little gap of dropping.
Sorry, I was taking my jumper off. I didn't hear that.
How could you, mate?
It's very hot.
Cool. Right. So she wanders off. Right. So, what are you particularly looking for in terms of trading, if you are trading?
I don't know. That's sort of what I was putting to the gang. Can we think of anything we need?
Have we got rations?
I have got some rations. I believe Erlen's got some as well that we can use.
Should be alright.
I didn't remember to tell you guys the markers off. I always forget.
Well, I'm pretty sure we were fed in the town.
You weren't fed in Mus.
We weren't
No.
fed in Mus.
No, so that would be a ration
Okay,
from
so
Mus.
that's a
Because
ration,
Mus didn't
that's
have any
fine.
food, did they?
True.
Um,
I presume we were fed in
You were fed in rum
Brawl.
again. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, because you were assisted. So you would only have to mark off one ration for that if we're marking off rations.
Cool. Yeah, I've done that. I've still got. Wait, was it? It's one for a day, isn't it? For a whole day. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm fine. I've still got a couple of days.
Identify. You can't cast that. You don't have a pearl worth at least 100 GP.
huh?
If you're looking to cast Identify, you do not have that pearl.
Oh, I didn't. Sorry, I didn't mean to click cast. That's a good point. Can I change this?
Sure. I'll let you change that one. Just that one, though.
That's fine.
Was there anything at Abraham that you wanted to try and get?
I've not really got any money, so
Fucking wasp.
so yeah, I'm kind of stuck.
Well,
so
we've
I've just
got 150-ish underdark monies. So if there's anything that we can think, this is 100% assuming that I'm just going to steal Zoyce's money. By the way.
with that, with Abraham being humble, he's going to say no.
I don't think there's anything that I like. Anything that I particularly need, I'm just going to borrow it from Erlen's corpse. You know. She's got some short swords that I can nick if I need them.
Mood.
And I'm certainly not going to volunteer to give them to a stupid skeleton that's just going to jump in a hole this time.
Do not assume certain things, because obviously I can, like, if you do ask, I can, like, if there's stuff you don't assume it's going to be down here. Bows aren't going to be down here, and crossbows are the major things at the second.
Yeah, there's enough wood, right?
Yeah.
I suppose it's worth having a look around, see if they've got any potions.
So,
Or just
I don't know,
magical items in general, shall we say.
you do find somewhere that looks like a potion shop. And Mordfell, you can communicate with them. And
Okay.
also, you're aware of potions on the ground. So, they're not glass potions, they're not glass flasks. These look like meticulously hollowed out stone flasks. Look like they were a ball ache to make, if you'll get a guess. And you see kind of like this weird, like this huge alchemical set. Where this guy's like you see him put a small fungus on one side of it, and it seems to be bright blue. And yeah, you know, he's doing a whole distilling feature on it.
Yeah,
You're watching really
he
slowly.
puts the mushroom in to make this sort of mundane potion, and then he adds the extra ingredients, and it has like this weird glowing rod in the middle, right?
Yeah, blaze
Yeah,
powder
yeah.
in the middle. Never water he found somewhere.
Exactly.
Throws gunpowder in, it becomes a smash potion.
I'm familiar with this. I too am a potion seller.
God damn it. Stupid.
I'm somewhat of an alchemist myself.
Fuck. Fuck.
No, not me. Not me.
Literally me. Oh god. I'm Norman
But-
Osborn.
Looking at this guy looks to be another Swarfneblin as well. And you see he's got a pair of glasses that it looks like the actual lenses seem to be like half an inch thick.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
This man blind.
He kind of looks at this. Yes? What do you desire? You can't
desire-
understand more
I
for
desire-
I don't have to translate that.
What do you want?
Exactly.
Bless you. Arridge blesses you.
Right now we're just after some to see what sort of potions they've got and if they've got magic items. These are things that we are sorely lacking.
Okay, I'm just going to say that he translates everything correctly.
Potions you desire. I have some very minor ones. Let me just get up the potion list because I know what potions are, but I can't remember the names.
Do we have a potion of instant win?
No.
Can we buy that for 150 pretend monies?
Why is there never an easy way of looking at these? D&D Beyond. Ugh.
What's the point?
Come on.
One of you guys that has access to Erlen's sheet, could you just mark off 5 of the explosive arrows?
Yeah, got it.
let the Aaron do that.
I'm not doing a hell of a lot at the moment.
You know. So I'd say you'd have one of these.
How many rations do you think I should take out of Erlen's thing?
She would have used 1 in must, so.
Okay.
He did stay there beforehand.
Cool.
Sorry.
How many does she have on her?
She has 11?
So,
Hang on, let me check. I can't remember. Yeah, she's got 10 left.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
Right.
we bought them, but we
What are you on
didn't
about?
dish them out.
For God's sake, sorry, my brain. I was reading the weight. She's got 5 on her.
Okay, that's fine.
how much do these cost? Oh, fuck it, I'll have to do a number. Alright. So, we have 3 different types of potions. One of them we have multiple of, which are the potions of healing. And she pulls out a blue, like a bottle which is bright blue in terms of liquid, very different from the red kind of ones you're used to. If you're more looking for stuff to assist, we have a potion of climbing.
Abraham
a potion-
immediately would like to buy that.
a potion of poison resistance, and a potion of water breathing.
Just the fact that that one's there.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
But then I also know what Luke is like.
I'd say the poison. The poison
What
resistance.
is these accusations against me, really?
What was that, Milton?
I do feel like the poison resistance is a... That sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah. How much are we talking for these potions?
300.
200, 300, and 500.
So the potions of healing are a bit easier for me to make. I probably could offer them about 30 gold each.
Shit, bad.
What
The
happened?
potions
Did your
of
economy go out of
the.
it?
Say again, James.
What happened? You're normally mean with this. Like, what happened?
They're blue, they're not going to be as good. I've watched Overlord.
I also couldn't remember what the fucking cost of a potion is, so I just went for a random number.
Ah, fair play, fair play. I appreciate that.
Yeah, we're going up. I've gone up Overlord. Can I buy a whistle to some goblins?
No.
And can some goblins become autonomous? You know the word. Brain.
Oh, it's 50 golds normally. Okay. Yeah, no,
That's
I'm
not
happy
that
with
bad.
30
That's
golds.
not that bad.
I think Cameron just fucked us over with that.
I had them in my head that they were way more expensive.
So she's like, so this reminds me, she also had one other thing because I forgot about that.
Ooh.
So she's like, I can do potions of healing. I've got a fair few of them, and they'll be a 30 gold each. For about 80 gold, I've got a potion of greater healing. And that would be, as I said, 80 gold. The potion of claiming poison resistant to breathing, I'll do it for about 80 gold as well. 80 gem rock. Fuck it hell.
That's fine. We know what you mean. Okay.
Essentially 80 gold, but.
So what is greater 4d4 plus 4? Is that right?
And greater healing. Yes, 44. I thought we really got ripped off in fucking Shadowfell. Jesus.
Come on, man. We know what Shadowfell's like.
Look, it was only 1,000. Like, if I'm
It's
correct.
fine. It's fine. It's like 5 plus years ago. It's fine.
I can still be salty.
Let it go.
I can still be salty.
Okay, so I've got 2 of my healing potions that I make, which are 2d4 plus my intelligence mod, I think. So they're about the same as a regular one. I definitely think the poison resistance is one we should look at,
Yes.
which would leave us. So Zoe's has got 88 gem rock. And we got 75 just now. Right, so that's what, 150 plus a number. 155 plus 8.
Right,
So
I'm just gonna quickly.
163 we've got. So we'd have 83 left over if we bought the poison resistance.
Just to confirm, my spells are more based on assisting people than healing. Just to confirm.
It's alright, we've got plenty of healers in this party.
No, I just thought I'd let you know just in case.
If anything, we could do with some people who can actually kill stuff.
Or I have a lot of attack magic as well.
That's perfect.
Yeah, one of the 2 powerhouses in terms of damage died.
How do we feel about the poison resist and 2 regular potions?
That sounds good to me.
So, what, 80 plus
Like
60, so 140?
Could be 140. Which will leave Zoe's with 23. If you could do that at some point.
Sure.
Shall we message Dylan and say Zoy's came in clutch and you'll be like, oh my god, what did he do? And then we'll be like, oh yeah, he
We
bought
robbed him.
the...
He gave us his money.
So, what's he at? Sorry, just to confirm?
He should be at 23.
And then we're marking this down as a lecture, and I did say, didn't I?
Yeah. Yeah.
So down to 23 would be minus 55. I think.
We should probably distribute these potions to people who can't heal.
So all to Abraham.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's probably worth giving one to Zoy's and one to Garrick.
Sure. So I'll put that in his inventory.
'Cause obviously Abraham can heal, but if he goes down, let's say he and I both go down.
Oh,
There's no more healing. Erilyn's not here to do her first aid.
I forgot that the potion of healing is in the fucking stupid place in the
Yep,
bloody
it's not.
thing.
It's not a potion. It's traveling gear or something. Adventuring gear.
What?
That's stupid, why?
Because
Yeah.
it's basic. It's in a
Okay.
different section. That's right, Luke is a basic bitch.
One day
Got
when you
Luigi
get a
in here.
potion of supreme, maybe.
Oh god. Expensive.
That's what. I think that's 1,350 gold.
Very expensive. I can't think of anything else we're gonna need. But you know, as soon as we leave, we're gonna think of it.
I turn to Auburn. Why don't we ask if Ray needs anything?
I think she's gone off to do her own thing, isn't she?
Well, she has, but
Yeah, she's not with you. She's with the group.
I'm
No,
sure
she's
she
with,
can sort herself out. She seems to fight with a spear and her hook.
I don't know why. I feel like Rain's going to come back with more spider bits.
That wouldn't surprise me, in all honesty.
But yes, I think that's all then.
Yeah, I think the only other thing I'd want to pick up, if we've got money left over, is some rations. Just in case.
Cool. Rations you can get. And the ration prices.
How many does everybody have? I've got 3 currently.
I'm whatever I should start with.
I think you start with like 10.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
How many have you got, Abraham?
I got 5.
5. Abraham's actually eating all of his rations as we speak. They're not very expensive, their rations, are they?
5 silver pieces for 1 day.
1 day.
They're actually it's quite a decent price, to be honest.
There was that 2 for 1.
I have 7 rations.
We've got 23.
I had a really dumb thing to just remember. How much would I have on me, money-wise, bearing in mind my profession?
I say 20 Gemrock.
20 jump. Does that change anything we want to do?
I don't think so. Well, we could afford another potion if you wanted to do that.
Yeah, we can do that.
Grab another regular healing potion and then spend the last 10 on rations in case we get stuck down there.
Cool. So I'm just gonna give you all my money.
Right, so how much should I mark off?
So I think he should have 3 left. Should we just spend it all on rations? We'll get the extra 6 rations, so we get 26 rations.
Why
Cool.
not?
Split between,
Disperse them
because there's a lot of us. And if we get stuck down the hole...
He now has 8 silver pieces. His pot is poor.
Yeah, man. I don't even have double that. I'm 3 copper short of double that. So I'll just add all of those rations to me for now, but we can divvy them up later.
Okay. I think, so just as a final thing, I think that we should have you guys heading towards Kezi.
Yeah, we'll go meet up with Ray.
Yeah. So I'd say you're probably at the entrance, and I think this is probably a good stopping point, to be honest.
Yeah,
It's getting to 1.
And a nice little shopping episode.
Unless anyone wants to go further, basically. I mean, if you guys have got more time, we can go longer. But if you've got like an hour, if you've got an hour extra.
I think that's a good stopping point, considering we don't have the other 2.
Yeah.
I also need to get food.
Cool. So everyone's met up. We've got everything.
That's very good.
Mm.
No one died this time. Yeah.
Kind of would have been impressive if you did, but you might have jumping across a ravine.
Hey, Abraham tried.
Fucking can't believe we were on a free.
I tried every time.
I discovered that killing you guys is easy enough just by chucking a big hole in the way or something.
Yeah, man.
Hey,
It's classic D&D. Just give us a puzzle that's designed for 3-year-olds. And we'll somehow kill
Never
ourselves. The thing is, we'll come back up and, you know, it'll be lit up or something, and there's going to be a fucking rope bridge across.
Oh, don't you dare say that.
Just somehow
I'm
all of these
so
people have
tempted.
lived in this hole for this long, and they've just never seen this bridge.
That is tempting, but I'm not going to do it.
It's actually a
It's like a-
drawbridge.
It's like we just rope
Oh
bridge.
fuck yeah! Like it's like a magic bridge that you know you stick your hand on the rock, it just extends out.
Reminds me of,
Oh, God.
I don't know if you've ever watched a TV
Oh.
show of The Good Place. They have their scene where, like, basically, like, they're in what they think is heaven, but they are actually in hell. And they designed one of the houses for one of the inhabitants of this, like, pretend. But it's like, she keeps tripping because there's a huge fucking step to get up to the bed. Like, it looks like a half a wall. That they come in, it's like, oh, we just put this in to troll you. With just a little button to press, then you get the stairs coming out.
Fuck's sake.
Oh dear.
Oh, what do you think of Morfell? Actually, just kind of, I quite like him.
You know, he seems cool. I'm assuming
Yeah.
he's a bard.
He is a bard.
Hmm.
The only problem is we have been in areas where we've been sneaking, so I wasn't exactly just going to start playing my music.
Studs
I
fucking
did-
whips out bagpipes.
Legit, I have bagpipes.
Mate, if you're a bard and you haven't picked bagpipes, are you even doing it right?
I can't remember which ones I've got actually.
I'm
Where
pretty
can I
sure
see
that was one of. I think before I respect Orbron, he was proficient in bagpipes.
was?
Oh,
It's kind of one of those ones where like I've got a spare fucking stuff. Fuck it, bagpipes.
Well, it's just, you know, you either get a. There's a lot of things where you either get a game or an instrument. And it's like, fuck it, I can play bagpipes now.
It's actually the like national fucking instrument of where Auburn comes
The
from.
Feywild. That's it. The
Sounds about right.
Feywild is Scotland. Oh my god.
That would explain Erlen.
God damn. Well, that was a good one. I will end the stream here for today. We'll be back in 2 weeks' time. I'll say the 23rd. Yep,
Yeah.
23rd. Hopefully we'll have everybody.
I will be on a different schedule, so hopefully
Yeah.
we will.
And we'll say thank you to Julian Mullion for following this stream.
merci
Woohoo.
beaucoup, madame.
Farewell.
I'll be the same.
Whee!
Next week on Critical Role.
Oh no.